we go. What's good, Relocation Football League fans? We are back, man, with some college football in the RFL here with Week 4 and a ranked matchup between two teams within the top 20. And, I mean, even though we got 32 teams, that's maybe not the best of rankings, but we got number 16, West Virginia, traveling to Ole Miss to take on the number 19th ranked team, man. What are you thinking about this game so far, Rob?
Man, you know me, man. I'm ready to see some action tonight, man. I can't wait to see these two teams battle it out, man. Kind of at the bottom of the charts here. Well, West Virginia is kind of midway, but, man, just looking to see a great game tonight.
Yeah, definitely should be a great game. I want to give a shout out to Ladarius Wilcox in the building. As always, man, appreciate the support and those to come in the future as this game continues to progress before we get out onto the field. But, man, without further ado, usually we do a lot of talking. We could just get straight into the action, man. West Virginia taking on Ole Miss. Should be a great game. Number 16 versus number 19. Who is going to move on with another win under their record column? And who's going to take another L? I mean, both teams 1-2. Let's see who's going to break at 500. Excuse me. All right, here we are. It's about that time. Time for some RFL college football. West Virginia taking on Ole Miss. Mountaineers and the Rebels going at it here in Mississippi. Who you guys got winning this one? Let us know in the chat. Should be a great game. And here we are in Mississippi. As you can see, fans are hyped. Everyone is hyped. How hype are you about this game right now, Rob?
Oh, man, I'm super hyped, man. I'm hoping that everything's good down here on the field, man. And it's just looking pretty good tonight, man. You guys let me know in the chat right now if you can hear the game audio at all, if you can hear both of us.
Make sure you guys let us know if there's anything wrong with the stream. Always let us know in the chat so we are aware of it, because sometimes, like a couple streams, ago where we had just a little bit of fuzz going on and nobody said anything that could have been adjusted. Just make sure you let us know. But without further ado, here goes Ole Miss kicking this one off to West Virginia. The Mountaineers going to get this one from the 3, and he is going to be brought down at the, I'd say, the 26-yard line.
So we're already hearing some helmets clacking tonight, man. I think this is going to be a good game, man. Two good teams, solid defenses right now, man, trying to fight their way up the charts, man.
And here goes a look at Jack Allison coming out onto the field. West Virginia, man, they started out really hot, 45-16 victory over Alabama, and Alabama hasn't lost a game since then. They're 2-1, and that was the only win that West Virginia has gotten so far this season. They go up against a pretty talented Ole Miss team, and so this is going to be interesting to see what they do here.
Yeah, some people call it a fluke that they won by all that much in the week 1, man. So they got a lot to prove here.
That they do. What's good, Pixel Hype? What's good, Coach Bill, Anthony? Appreciate you guys coming through. And here we are with a 1st and 10 that will run the ball, and that's not going anywhere. The transfer from Florida State, Tristan Price, just goes down, and here's a look at the offense.
So Kajust, Sills, Pegrosi, Albright, and Lowe. Porter, McCoy, Price, Wesco, and Sims are going to make up the wide receivers, tight ends, and halfbacks, man. Shout out to everybody who came out tonight.
A big shout out to everyone here. Ole Miss, the defense, looking to try to come up with a big stop here on the opening drive, and West Virginia trying to make a statement. They try to get their run game started, but all they can do is get right back to the line of scrimmages. They'll come out in the shotgun here. Jack Allison going to hand it off again, and Tristan Price, this time manhandling a couple of Rebels as he takes it out to the 33.
Yeah, man, he just used his power right there on that one, man. Nice dive right there, and, man, looking pretty good, man. Drums coming out right now.
Yeah, they are. This time we got some music for you guys for sure. This should be a great game. More of a college atmosphere in these games that we're going to bring you guys. If guys are in the Discord seeing what Rob was putting out, man, these games in the future. He's been prepared for them. And here they are. Hopefully West Virginia's prepared for a third down here in 3. See if they can convert. They're going to move Price out of the backfield and almost get a delay of game. They will get a delay of game, and that will push them back 5 yards. You just can't have that penalty.
Yeah, and they're going to be excited about that one right there for Ole Miss as they get them to delay that clock right there and step back, man. So a huge 3rd and 8 right now.
I want to give a big shout out to – oh, my bad. I want to give a big shout out to everyone that is here. Of course, as always, Awesome Crocodile. We got Two-Face Bison in the building, along with, of course, Ohio State's very own Drew Brewer. I appreciate you guys coming through, checking out some RFL college football. 3rd and 8 here for West Virginia. They definitely got to call a pass play here. Hopefully not a screen route. Something better than that.
Oh, my gosh. I've been killed by the screen in the last 3 weeks of RFL series, college series, man. No screens, please.
We'll see. This time they'll check in. I believe that's McCoy in the back there. Could be Trishan Price. He just looks smaller since he's huffing and puffing. And they will not go with the screen here. They'll throw, and it will be incomplete. Very dangerous pass, and Ole Miss will get the stop.
Oh, man, that was perfect right there. They had man-to-man on the outside, and they stop him right there, man. Ole Miss stepping up already, man. Looking pretty good right now.
Ole Miss with a great defensive battle for a stop here to start out. I think that's a 3 and out. And so the West Virginia Mountaineers are going to have to punt this one off, and the Rebels, you're going to get a look at them for the first time here tonight offensively after the punt.
Yeah, and I'm liking this Rebel offense, man. They got that wide receiver out there, Carlton Scruggs, man. Looking to do some damage here at home.
Out there, touch the field as they kick this one off, and a nice little move there by the return man as he gets it to the 26-yard line. You got a couple of submitted players and generics for the RFL coming here, and here's one of them, Cameron Dugan, starting quarterback for the Rebels. He's shown a lot of flashes of being really good. Then there's some times where it's just like So hopefully he can step up here against this West Virginia defense.
Yeah, man, they got a lot of generic players here. DT Dominic Moore, DT Mike Rhodes, the kicker Case Dowman. And we just mentioned Carlton Scruggs, the wide receiver. And also, we can't forget our boy, middle linebacker, Jocko Goliath, man.
So Ole Miss kind of stacked with some players that will be in the future draft of the RFL next year. The 1st and 10 here for Cameron Dugan. He's going to drop back looking to pass. Throws, he's got a completion, and the defense going to knock him down as he gets that one out to Angel for about a gain of 3 to 4 yards.
And we have Sims, Patterson, Rawlings, Brown, and Givens on the O-line for Ole Miss. Scruggs, Woolard, Phillips, Cooley, and Sanders are going to make up the wide receiver, tight end, and halfback core for Ole Miss, man. So a good three yards on the play right there. What do you think they go to next on 2nd and 7?
And 2nd and 7, I mean, they very well could go either way. Another run play. A run play would probably be good here to kind of throw them off and get a couple yards to ease up that 3rd down. But here they go looking to pass. Cameron Dugan goes over the middle, and there goes almost a 1st down. I don't think they're going to give it to him. It should be close, though. And yep, just a yard short.
Yeah, he almost had it right there, man. Picked up a solid 6 yards on the play. Brings up a 3rd and 1. Now maybe they can go to that run play you were talking about, man, to make it a little easier on themselves right here to pick up the 1st down.
That's for sure. This is a big 3rd down. Ole Miss was able to stop West Virginia. They kind of shot themselves in the foot with that delay of game. And so with a much easier, closer yards here, Ole Miss may be able to convert here on this one. And here they go. They'll run the ball. For the first time today, and the West Virginia defense was ready for it. Phillip goes down for a 3-yard loss, and that's 4th and 4 as Stills gets in the backfield.
Yeah, and I think West Virginia, man, they definitely sniffed that all the way out. And Stills gets back there, man, and stops his man dead in his tracks right there, man. Nice little tackle for a loss right there. And that's going to be a good turnover for West Virginia.
So 3 and outs for both teams. That's a great start defensively as Ole Miss punts this one away. And this is going to be fielded at about the 21-yard line. And he'll get it out to about the 35. There's yellow out there on the field. The flag's going to probably be going for that face mask. Look kind of obvious.
Yeah, and I preach it every single week in and week out, man. Discipline, man. You cannot win a ball club with undisciplined players. And that's just terrible right there, man. They're going to get this ball at the 50-yard line. 50-burger.
Big shout out to Coach Armstrong, head coach of the Orlando Sentinels, coming through in the building, checking out this college football game between number 16 ranked West Virginia and number 19th ranked Ole Miss. So far, it's looking like a pretty good defensive matchup between the two. Ole Miss, though, both teams actually unable to do anything on their first drive. No first downs yet, but both teams have only had one possession so far. Mountaineers coming out here in a shotgun set. Looks like they got 4 receivers. In the backfield as well, they got Tristan Price. They'll hand that ball off to him, and he will power his way, still trucking as he gets it for a first down. First down of the day. Nice tough run right there by Tristan Price.
Yeah, I'm really loving that run right there, man. West Virginia has struggled in the last couple of weeks with the run game, man, and now you see they got Tristan Price right here, man, is using his power, man. I'm loving it right there, man. Great run play, and picks up the first down.
Excellent run by Tristan Price. There was a lot of hype about this kid transferring from Florida State. He got to play 1 week there in Florida State, then he came over, didn't really get too many touches the second week, and the third week they let him hop on the scene. He actually did a pretty good job carrying the football, and right there, that's what you like to see out of a guy you just pick up and start. As you can see, man, he also has a great running back in McCoy back there with him. I mean, he was definitely carrying the load for West Virginia in the first 2 weeks. So, I mean, they got a good stable of backs here.
Yeah, and, they lost to Houston last week, man. Only had 60 yards rushing. So I'm looking for them to expand this run right now and use both of those backs like you just said, man.
First down and 10 at the 39-yard line, and here goes Allison going to drop back looking to pass. He's got good protection, but he does not deliver a good ball there as that goes incomplete, and will bring up a second down.
And we have Tisdale, Moore, and Coatney on the D-line for the Ole Miss. Shepard, Goliath, Hibbler, and Wiley are going to make up the middle linebackers and outside linebackers. Jones, Woods, Moore, and Webster are going to make up the DBs, man, for Ole Miss. Watch out for that guy, Jacko Goliath, man. That's a nice, strong linebacker.
Definitely Dominic Moore as well, the number 1 rated defensive tackle coming out of college for the RFL draft coming up next season. So they got themselves pretty good defense here, some good players. What's good, Harvey? What's good, little known perfection? Here goes a handoff, a lot of space here, and that's going to be another first down on the ground. 10-plus yards again for Tristan Price. Talked about him doing good last week, but he actually looks a lot better this week right now running the football.
Man, you hear the cadence right there, man. That guy is running like a horse right now, man. Wide open. Nice first down right there by Price, man. This is what you want to see out of West Virginia, man. You want to see them utilize that run game and just ground and pound, man. Ground and pound against this Ole Miss defense right now.
Definitely got to give credit, man, a lot of credit to that offensive line. That was a huge lane that opened up there for Price as they get another first down here at the 26-yard line. They are moving down the field very fast here. There they are with a handoff, and this time they will get to him, but there's a flag on the field. Is this face mask again? I'm not sure.
Man, that's going to be 2 face masks in less than a minute and a half.
Yep, and that's exactly what it is. Free first down again by Ole Miss.
Yeah, and Ole Miss is just shooting themselves in the foot right now, man. They got to stop grabbing onto these jerseys, man, and go through them. And face mask.
That's the little known perfection. That's actually Carlton Scruggs checking in on his player here. And so far hasn't been anything done down the field or any big plays yet as of now for Ole Miss or for either teams until now, actually. West Virginia starting to move the ball down the field, but 2 face mask penalties so far in this drive. And here they are at the 14-yard line in the red zone as Allison is going to be in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers out wide to the right. He'll motion Sims over to that side as well and will run it to the left. And there goes McCoy getting a carry as he gets this one inside the 10-yard line for a gain of 4 on his first touch.
And they're totally using the running game right now, mixing it up between McCoy and Price, man, and just getting positive yardage every single play, man. Very good run game so far. I'm really liking what they've done on this drive here. Hopefully they can stay consistent and do this for the rest of the game.
Second down in 6. Shotgun again for Allison. And they'll go back on the ground with McCoy. And McCoy this time not really getting anywhere, running into Dominic Moore. As that'll be a gain of about half the distance needed. 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
And that's just a tough run for anybody down here in the red zone. You got 4 up front in the first level, 3 in the next level right there. So they shut that down pretty good. Great job by Ole Miss. Put them at 3rd and 3.
2 backs in the backfield here with Allison. Allison going to look to pass, stepping up in the pocket. Throws the football. There goes a reception, but he will not get the first down. An excellent tackle on the outside there to keep him just short.
Yeah, and Hibbler just squared his body up with him right there and stopped him from getting the first down. And I like the defense right here. They're going to give up 3 points, but it's better than 7.
An excellent job right there by Ole Miss. The defense just comes up, as you said, Hibbler able to make a solid tackle there on Tristan Price. He's not an easy back to take down, as we've seen on a couple of runs that he's had so far, but a solid tackle right there to come up big for your defense, and they're able to hold him to just 3.
Yes, sir, and that's just a textbook tackle right there. Nice stop right there. Holds them on 4th and 1, and let's just hope they can make the field goal. They should. It should be a chip shot.
Yeah. Should be a 21-yarder, but they are like, forget the field goal. It's 0-0 right now. We want 6. Let's try to get this first down. Let's see if they can get it. 4th and 1. There's a flag on the field, and it looks like they caught the defense. So this may be a first down for West Virginia, and it is.
Oh, man, that's going to hurt right there. Josiah Coatney jumps off side right there. And that was terrible, and now they get 3 more downs to try to get a touchdown right now, man. Terrible. That's 3 penalties already on Ole Miss.
You can hear the boos just roaring in from the stadium here for Ole Miss. I want to give a big shout out to Coach Gore coming through in the building. Got some coaches, a good amount of coaches coming through here to check out this Ole Miss and West Virginia game. We've got a couple of other big games coming up too. We got Alabama and Washington next tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then also we got, a huge game between undefeateds Ohio State versus LSU. But here goes a 1st and goal. They'll motion Sims into the formation next to Wesco. Allison looking to try to pass. He's got good protection so far. A lot of time in the pocket. Throws, and it is incomplete as it'll bring up 2nd down.
Man, that just hit him right in the numbers right there, man. You got to catch that one. Boy.
Yeah, that was just missed opportunity right there for West Virginia. Could have been the first down. They got to take advantage for going on 4th down. You would think, man, they got all the momentum on their side. They got to punch it in. 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line. Allison going to look to pass, throws, and it's almost intercepted. That would have been a pick 6 had he been able to hold on to that. That's the 2nd pass deflection.
Yeah, Jones making a great play on the ball right there, man. Would have loved to see him pick that one off, but hey, knocks it down, man. And Ole Miss's defense, red zone defense, looking pretty good tonight right now so far.
It was an excellent jump on the football. He just broke straight in front of that player. Looked like it could have been an easy reception had he not put forth the effort to make a play on that ball. And now here goes the big down. 3rd and goal for the Mountaineers. They'll come out I formation. No receivers out wide. The defense looking to try to get them off the field. Here goes some play action. Throws the ball, and that's going to be a touchdown for West Virginia as they score the game's first points.
And that was awesome right there, man. Ran a little play action. Thought they were going to run it there. And just threw it over the middle, man. Nice touchdown right there by West Virginia.
Higher ranked team coming into this matchup. Ranked number 16, looking to try to move up for some other teams ahead of them, hoping that they lose. But great drive right there on Ole Miss to be able to get some momentum going here for the team offensively and to put some points up.
I like the little celebration in the end zone right there, man. He's swagging.
You can see him on the sidelines, hyped up. I think it was Haskins there on the reception. Here goes the extra point to put them up by 7. The kick is up, and it is, of course, good. As nobody gets through, Staley able to up that up by a point. And Ole Miss, we're going to have to see how they respond.
Yeah, man, and Ole Miss, it's not over. It's just the first quarter, but that was a terrible drive for their defense right there. They had 3 penalties on the day on that first drive, and, man, they got to do better defensively if they're going to stop West Virginia, man. West Virginia was all over them.
And that's for sure, because we already know, man, even though they have lost their last 2 games, that first game against Alabama, this was a team that was striking on all cylinders offensively. And, they can easily get back into that mode if you let them. So, Ole Miss, they're going to have to do something. Their offense has to get rocking. And we know they could be a lethal offense as well with Carlton Scruggs.
Yes, sir. They definitely can, man. But they got to get them going, Yeah,
got to get them the football. Really, they've only been able to call 3 plays. So, this is the second time that we're going to see them touch the football field. And there goes Carlton Scruggs right now walking onto the field, getting some talk there from his fellow quarterback Cameron Dugans.
Yes, sir. Both
guys declaring for the RFL draft for next season. And, I'll tell you, Carlton Scruggs has definitely made a huge impact. I'm looking forward to be a high-ranked receiver coming into the draft. And Carlton Dugans No, Cameron Dugan. Look at match both of the names. Cameron Dugan. He's just looking, to make sure that he can make his name heard going in there at that quarterback position. A lot of quarterbacks coming out that's actually pretty solid. Pistol formation here at the 25-yard line. They'll try to run to the outside, and this West Virginia defense all over it. A 5-yard loss on the play.
Man, they just sniffed that one all the way out right there, man. Ferns gets back there. Negative 5-yard loss. And look, both of them, man. No, sir. Nowhere to go right there. Got to do better blocking than that.
Yeah, that was just nobody putting a hand on anybody coming in blitzing. Just free access to the running back there. Big loss, man. You see running backs typically run the ball, lose maybe about a yard to 2, at max sometimes 3. He lost 5 on that play. That was a great job by the defense. Here goes 2nd down and 15. Dugan's going to look to pass, throws, and it's going to be a great catch. That's a great catch right there. Not a first down, but a great catch to make it a 3rd and 3.
Oh, yeah, that was a nice catch right there, man. And, man, what did he get, 7 yards on that? Was it 3rd and 10?
Actually picked up 12.
12 yards? Yeah, nice catch right there, man.
Yeah, had they been able to block better there on that first down run play, that would have been a first down. But here they are on 3rd and 3. Going to have to make a play to try to move the chains. Not a single first down for this team yet. And they will get it right there across the middle as he's able to strike. He's 4 for 4. And there goes a conversion on 3rd down to avoid the 4th down as Sanders holds on to move the chains.
Yeah, that's just a nice little play right there. Dugan throwing the ball over the middle right there, trying to get a little cut move going on, but just a nice pickup for first down right there, man. Great job, great execution right there, and they live to see another first down.
And that's actually a really good play, as you said. Just easy execution. It's just make the read. You see it's there. You know you don't need a huge play right here. You just need the 3 yards. Sees the drag is there and delivers a good ball, and it works. So that's what you want to see guys do here, especially in the college level, because it's going to be required a lot in the RFL for guys who are declaring. 1st and 10. Here goes Dugan looking to pass, throws, and he's got a completion, stiff arm, and a first down again. There goes Sanders. 2 back-to-back completions and 2 back-to-back first downs.
Yeah, and these wide receivers right now are holding on to these balls right now, man, and Dugan can't ask for better out of his wide receiver core right now, man. It's another first down, man. And look, I just like how he planted his feet, caught the ball, then turned around and got the first down, man. Just excellent play right there. Good hands by Sanders again.
You always like to see when you get the ball in the hands of your skill guys, and they always are able to make that first guy miss. However they do it, it doesn't matter. It's just, it's extra yards, and those are the guys you want to get the ball in their hands. Great play right there by Sanders. As first down, they'll run the football here, trying to get to the outside, and West Virginia's defense so far against the run, they are really stout.
Yeah, they're just really playing them underneath right now and getting those stops, as we have Rose, Bigelow, and Donahue on the D-line. Stewart, Tonkery, Ferns, and Long are going to be the middle linebackers and outside linebackers. And Norwood, Askew, Henry, Lindsey, and Washington are going to make up the DBs for the West Virginia Mountaineers, man. So defense, man. Defense looking pretty good so far on the run. And a little bit, all right on the pass right now, man. But they still got to try to find a way to stop Ole Miss from getting into their territory right now.
That they do, and they are right there at their own 49-yard line, a yard away from midfield. He'll throw it deep down the field, and this is going to be, so close to that. That would have been a touchdown had he been able to put that one on the money, but he just missed it.
Yeah, just overthrew him right there, man. I thought that was going to go for a big play. We were just talking about that pass protection, man, and, man, almost got burned for one right there. West Virginia's lucky that he overthrew that. Shout
out to Cameron Ross. There's a rookie just got drafted this past year to the Elks. Coming through, checking out this game. Here goes Dugans, avoids the tackle, and there he goes scrambling. First down, and he slides to avoid the contact. Well, kind of avoids the contact. He still gets smacked, but a good thing, no flag. But it's a first down for Ole Miss.
Yeah, and I'm really loving what Dugan did. Let's see if we might get a replay on this, and I think we will, man. But you just missed it. Oh, he shook off the tackle right there, and then uses his legs at the last moment. Maybe almost a penalty right there. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, definitely would be a penalty, but, since it is Madden, they haven't addressed that area yet with that. Man. I mean, that play would probably be called every time because it seems like they always hit the quarterback when they do that. But nice scramble for a first down by Cameron Dugan. Is keeping this drive alive now, trying to respond. And, man, the run game has just been shut down. 4 carries for negative 13 yards, another 5-yard loss on the first down run.
And I'm hyped with the band right now, man. Look at this stop right here. Stopped him in his tracks before he could even cut upfield, man. Wasn't even able to square his shoulders up, and Rose is in the backfield right there for that stop, man. Great stop right there again by this run-stopping defense, man. What's West Virginia drinking, man?
I don't know, man. They got to be eating right and exercising every day, and didn't miss a day in film room against the run game because, I mean, every play has been just shut down when it comes to the ground game. But here goes almost an interception. He gets lucky as that brings up a 3rd and 15.
Yeah, and Dugan, man, made a bad decision right here. He actually had his number 2 man open, but decides to throw it down to Ferns. Ferns just drops that right there. I guess he was sort of open on that play.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen a lot of missed interceptions, man, in the college series so far, and that would be a great thing because I can't imagine how many interceptions it would have been so far for some of these quarterbacks.
I'm telling you.
A 3rd and 15, 5-wide empty set. Cameron Dugans with a 4-man rush, moving around the pocket, a little crazy spin around, but he does find himself an open receiver. Not a first down, though, but they should be able to get some points here out of this drive.
Yeah, now he just took the gimme right there, man. Threw the ball back to the middle of the field so he can get in good range for his kicker, and they'll just go ahead and take 3 points off of this one.
It was good, Mitch. Appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy.
Oh, Mitch, okay. What's up, man?
And here goes a field goal attempt. This one's going to be from 43 yards out, and the kick is good.
Good, man.
Okay, 7-3 is the score. We got ourselves still a 1-possession game. Either way, if they miss it, it would have been a 1-possession game, but at least Ole Miss gets some points on the board.
Yeah, it's been a solid first quarter, man. You know, there's some things that both teams would like to do better and some things that, that they'd like to continue doing right now. And I think the biggest thing for West Virginia is going to be to keep moving this ball in the ground and using those big old backs they got because it looked pretty much effortless for them in that first drive. So, yeah, man, they just got to keep on doing what they're doing. Ole Miss definitely needs to tighten up on the defense and stop the penalties as well. And, man, it might be a ball game.
I'll tell you one thing, man. Ole Miss gets the ball back again offensively. They need to tighten up on that run game. I mean, that run game is looking atrocious right now. They can't get a yard.
Yes, sir.
There goes the kickoff as they get it to West Virginia at about the goal line, and he'll take this one out past the 25, spinning off some tackles, and he just gets taken down at the 28-yard line as we'll get a look at the offense for the 3rd time so far here tonight of the Mountaineers of West Virginia.
I was about to say he gone just a moment, like he's going to break that tackle and take it to the crib.
That outside was still.
Man, oh, man.
Got lucky. That was a touchdown-saving tackle right there by the defender. And Ole Miss, man, their defense, as you said the last time, a lot of penalties. Let's see if they can cut down on those and try not to have any. As West Virginia comes out onto the field here, 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Shotgun, Allison looking to throw, and there goes a completion on the slant for a first down as, they move the chains. Great delivery right there by Allison.
Man, what a beautiful slant that was, man. Found a seam, and, man, just got a nice ball delivered from him by Allison right here over the slant. And, man, that was just a textbook slant right there. Ran it to perfection, and that's what happens when you run the route perfectly, man. Nice first down.
Excellent throw. And like you said a couple of streams ago, man, a slant, it's a short play, but, man, when it works and it's open, it looks good.
Yes, sir.
1st and 10 here for Jack Allison, once again in the gun. And this should be the last play of the first quarter, and he's got a completion, but, man, did he get it wrong. Great catch, though.
I thought he was going to drop that ball. He got hit so hard, man. Held on to it. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. If you are tuned in, man, check us out at www.relocationfootballleague.com for all the latest news and all the happenings of the RFL, man. We appreciate all you guys' love and support.
Big shout out to the RFL community. A lot of storylines we're about to start bringing to you guys in the future, especially when they were revolving around the college series. And a lot of big games coming up. As I mentioned, man, that Ohio State and LSU game is going to be something big to go out with a bang for week 4 of the college series, man. Cannot wait for it. And, you know, man, even the next game, man, Alabama and Washington, those are two teams right there ranked number 5 and number 6. If Bama can defeat Washington, they'll be in the top 5 or even higher, depends on how UCF, Florida, and those other teams do. A little bit of a high snap here as they run the football, and not too much. He'll get right back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, they'll give him about a yard or two maybe on there, and it's 3rd and 4.
Man, I can't wait for this guy Price to get going, man. He's like a bowling ball coming out the backfield right now, man. Just rumbling and bumbling. Barrels over, picks up 2 yards, just made it look easy.
Yeah, he took a big shot earlier as Ladarius brings up, man, from a submitted draft player, Jocko Goliath. And here goes pass, almost could have been intercepted, but great defensive play right there made by the defensive back on a crucial 3rd down. It's 4th down.
Yeah, that's just a great stop right there, man. Good defense right here. You can see him in man coverage right now, and, man, just does a good job of swatting that ball out of the hands before he's able to make it. Nice play by Ken Webster, not allowing Simmons to get that ball caught.
Excellent play right there as they'll have to punt this one away. And Ole Miss, they have an opportunity. Look at that, making some plays, still on his feet, and is brought down at the 26. A great return by Jones there.
Man, this guy Jones, man, he's showing some sparks right now, man. You can kind of see it, man. I don't know, maybe we'll return one tonight.
Cameron Dugan coming back out onto the field. His team down by 4. They got an opportunity to lead for the first time today if and only if they can score a touchdown here on this drive.
Yeah, and they got to do it for the home crowd right now, man. The crowd's getting a little bit restless right now. They've seen some drives and hasn't looked the best, so they got to please them right now, man. So 60,000 people out here tonight, 83-degree weather, man. You got to show off at home.
Still haven't seen any targets out to Carlton Scruggs yet. And here they go looking to pass, and as soon as I say something, there goes a strike on the slant. Almost gets the first down, falls a yard short, but that, I believe, will be his first catch of the night.
Yeah, the guy's got number 1 on, man. He's got to be the number 1 guy. Need to give him the ball more and use that weapon. Picks up his first reception right there on the night, 9 yards, and looking pretty good so far. 2nd and 1.
On this 2nd and 1, do you think they should catch the defense off guard and actually run it since the run game hasn't been working?
Yeah, I think an inside zone would be all right here, but let's see what they decide to do. No, passing it.
Down, they'll actually pass it, and here goes great defense on the other end of that. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1, and this kind of puts Ole Miss in a tough situation. The run game hasn't been working all day, and West Virginia is probably expecting pass this next play.
Yeah, so essentially you say on 2nd and 1, you're thinking, okay, we could run it here, but let's go ahead and try to pass it and get more yards. But now you got to face this run defense on 3rd and 1. They've been stopping them for tackles for losses all night long, man. So let's see what they do here.
It's a big 3rd down here for Ole Miss. 3 receivers out wide, 2 backs in the backfield here. Cameron Dugan's going to pass again, and he will make the completion for a first down. Great catch right there. That wasn't an easy one to haul in.
Yeah, that was a nice play right there on the setup, man. Had 2 backs in the backfield. Just knew they were going to run the ball there, but no, man. What did they do? Set them up for the slant right there. Use the backs as blockers. Hey, nice play right there.
Excellent throw and catch. Puts that on the money, catching them in stride. That was good defense, too. He was trailing them the whole way, but showed off those strong hands, holding on to the ball after taking immediate contact and breaking a tackle to move up the field for a nice first down play.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Pistol formation here for Ole Miss. And they'll run the football. They've been struggling all day with handoffs here. And, not the handoff part, but actually getting yards out of the runs. Phillips able to get a decent gain of 4, but still in the negatives in terms of yards.
Yeah, negative 9 yards through the second quarter, man. That's not looking pretty good right now for their starting back right now, man. Got to find a way to spring this guy. And it starts with the O-line.
Sure does. Shout out to James Erickson coming through in the building. Don't worry about being late. We just appreciate you being here. Here goes another run play, and this is exactly what Ole Miss needs. They need to build up that momentum to get that run game going. And even after a great first down run, 2 back-to-back good plays, still has negative 1 yards on the ground.
Yeah, but a good positive run right there, man. We were just talking about the O-line having a block, and he was able to find a lane right there, man, to push it forward. And now they're at the 42, man. So Mississippi looking pretty good right now on the ground and through the air.
Ole Miss going to come out. Trips out to the left side with 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. They'll look to pass, throws. He's got a completion and a key block almost. Was able to string him for even more yards, but a great game for a first down at the 24-yard line.
Oh, man, and Pellerin was wide open, sitting there underneath the zone right there. Actually, his man over-pursued him and picks up a nice big game for a first down right there. And Ole Miss has to love that right here, man. In great position to take this lead right now.
Just a touchdown away from making it a 10-7 ball game with the extra point going through if it's good. And they are inching closer and closer to the red zone of West Virginia. The defense starting to get a little bit weaker here on this drive. There goes a handoff to the outside, but what isn't getting reached is the running game. As he is taken down for another huge chunk of yards. That's a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, and I'm no quarterback, man, but, man, where is the audible here? You see they're playing way off the wide receivers. I know the play was designed, to be a running play right there, but sometimes you got to audible out of that, man, and see that they're backing up off these wide receivers here. Maybe could have ran an out route or a curl or a slant or something like that, because they had plenty of space and opportunity right there for the wide receivers.
That they did, and I mean, it seems like they are trying to get that run game established, but it still seems like that defense is still established of shutting that down. So they need to find a way to open up some ways of passing the football here. And right there, that's not a good way to do it, as that one could have been intercepted. It's 3rd and 14, and this is a big down.
Yeah, and Long just steps right up into the passing lane right there and denies that ball right there, man. Should have got his hands on that one, or should have caught it, but brings up a 3rd and 14, man. So a long play right here is going to be needed for Ole Miss.
See, Bill says that guy's name really Sandwich. I think it is. We didn't make that guy, so it must be a real guy in real life. I see Cameron Ross also say how many games? 12 games within the season. We do have bowl games and everything, and of course the national championship coming up. And look at that great play again by West Virginia's defense. That's 4th down.
And I believe that's Petit Jr. or Pettit Jr. right there who made the defensive stop right there, man. Nice reaching out right there and denies the ball. Pitts Jr., I'm sorry. So nice play right on the ball right there by Derek Pitts Jr. He just knocks that straight out of his hand, man.
That was an excellent play, a risky play too. I mean, he didn't have him wrapped up or anything, but just took that in one hand and took a bet he was going to swat it and knock it out, and that's exactly what happened, as Ole Miss is now going to have to settle for a field goal from the 28-yard line. This is going to result in a 45-yarder. The kick is up, and it is, of course, good, as Ole Miss closes within range of 1 point.
And, the offensive coordinator in me, man, says, hey, I'll go ahead and take the 3 points right there, 7-6, After that first drive, it looked like West Virginia was pretty dominant, but they've come up with some stops and gotten the ball back. And, I'm actually liking that right now. Only down by 1, 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. And I'm liking what I'm seeing right now out of Ole Miss, man. It's a slow process, but, they got a lot of football to play. And maybe they can get it done here at home tonight.
That's one thing. I mean, it's a slow process, as you mentioned, but West Virginia, man, if I'm West Virginia, I don't want to give them too much momentum. And while they're going through that slow process, I want to get my offense going and putting up points. So we'll have to see if that's something they do here on this drive. But I really feel that that's what they're going to need. They don't want to stay stagnant.
Yeah. You don't want to be too familiar and stay stagnant as well. So they got to definitely switch up the play call and talking about switching it up, man. Hey, they've been running the ball tonight. 6 rushes, 32 yards for Tristan Price. That's over half of what they had all game last week, man. So shout out to the running game right now, and hopefully West Virginia can continue doing that.
Yeah, I really feel that that's an area that they really have to target so far on this drive. We already know Ole Miss, their defense has actually been pretty solid, but West Virginia has the players to make some big plays. So they have to make sure that they utilize them, especially as I mentioned in the run game. Tristan Price will not touch the football here on the run, but they'll
nice
throw it
play.
down the field, jumps over the tackle, breaks another tackle, and there he goes down the sideline for a touchdown. West Virginia able to stretch their lead after a 75-yard touchdown.
Oh, man, that was awesome right there, man. Just a nice dart by Allison here out of the pocket, right into the hands of his wide receiver. And look at that, man. Hop steps him, breaks the tackle right there, and Porter to the crib, to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia, man.
Excellent play right there by Porter. And, man, you got to give credit on that throw there. Jack Allison able to squeeze that one in and put that one on the rope. Straight to Porter, and Porter just took care of the rest, evading 2 tackles for an amazing touchdown to give West Virginia more points, 6 points on the board with an extra point lead.
Oh, man, that's a big play right there, and that's just a dagger to the hearts of the Rebels right now, who we were just trying to big up, man, and West Virginia's on top 14-6, man.
Great score right there. Excellent job. Quick strike play, one play, 75 yards, and this is what I talked about, the explosiveness of West Virginia's offense.
Yes, sir, man. Dugan out there warming up right now. Got to get back on field and try to take back over this game, man, for real.
They talked about that slow process, and that's exactly what I was harping on earlier. It's, you mean, if you can slow down the offense, that's great. Mm-hmm. But their offense, they got to get out of that slow mode, and they've got to attack it. And they have the ability to do it. Get Carlton Scruggs the football. And that's something they have to try to do. But not only that, you can't really make this offense one-dimensional if you don't have a run game. That's a great return right there. But they need to get their run game going here. That is, I think, the hugest area that they need to address going in from here on out offensively.
Yeah, and Bill Nicholson is saying, hey, is that receiver available for us in the RFL, man? How about this kick returner Jones right now, man? He's looking pretty good as well.
Yeah, he's looking solid. And unfortunately, no, Porter's not one of ours. But yeah, great play. Neither is Jack Allison. He made an amazing throw to complete that. But yeah, we got some guys out there still making some plays. Speaking of one guy that is a great receiver that needs to get the football, number 1, Carlton Scruggs, got him in the slot right now, finding different ways to try to get him the football, but just have not given it to him. Here goes a run game, and once again, not too much. Unable to break the first tackle, 3 yards, not a bad gain, but, you know, they need some big plays.
Yeah, they definitely need some big plays, man. Again, you know, I don't know what's going on with Phillips right now, man, but he has to do a little bit of soul searching right now too, man, and make some lanes for himself as well, man.
That he does, as like I said, they move him around the football field a lot, so he's in so many different areas. There goes a pass, a throw, nice and a completion. Carlton Scruggs able to get this one across midfield to the 40-yard line, and as you said, great throw by Cameron Dugan.
Yeah, that was just a great throw, man. And what about the pass right here, man? Look at this. In the pocket, gets it over the middle right there. Man, it's Scruggs, man. Scruggs. There he is, Coach Nicholson in the chat right now, chanting his name. Let's go, Scruggs. Love to see this guy turn up, man.
Yeah, he's been making an impact for sure in the RFL College Football Series. A lot of huge plays. I think there hasn't been a game yet that he hasn't had over 100 yards receiving.
Oh, wow.
So he's been a very big-time impact player leading this series. I guess you could say the country with the few teams that we do have in up there, tops in receiving yards. So, you know, that's, as I said, a guy you got to get the football, and they're trying to get this run game started some type of way, so they bring out the screen, and they're even on that, man.
Oh, man, the screen didn't work right there. Hey, the screen hardly ever works. Negative 3 yards right there. And nice catch, though. He caught the ball kind of awkwardly there, but still couldn't get anything out of the play right here.
That's when you kind of wish he dropped, because lost 3 yards there. 2nd and 13 now for Ole Miss. And, I mean, that's a great job right there by the defender. And one thing for sure, you know, it just seems like this West Virginia defense is just keying in completely on the running back this game.
Oh, man.
Second and
go ahead.
Oh, 2nd and 13. Drop back looking to pass. Cameron Dugan's going to let one fly. There goes a completion. No, great play on the ball That's how you play the hands, man. Just did not give up on that play. Bailey, clearly looked like he had possession of the ball, but he plays the hand, doesn't give up on the play, knocks it loose, and it's third down.
Oh, man, and I look at that like a pump fake, man. I hate when it looks like they caught it, and then they turn around, and then they start getting tackled, and they drop it, man.
Great play by the defensive back, though. Here goes Scruggs in the slot. Play action. He's going to look to throw. Quickly gets it off, and he had no choice but to try to fire that somewhere, because the second he let that go, he got demolished here by that West Virginia defense.
Yeah, Dugan's putting a little bit too much gravy on some of these passes right now, man. Need to watch out throwing in triple coverage like that, man. Somebody might crib it.
And of course, the West Virginia coach with the infamous tape on the elbows there. And, yeah, he really had to try to get that one out of his hands. I think he was trying to target Carlton Scruggs there, but, that pressure came in there hot.
Yes, sir.
And so Miss punting this one away. And, man, what a punt. That one goes out at the 2-yard line. What a punt by Brown.
Man, oh, man. Wait, that's the punter. Never mind. I thought that was Case Dahlman, man. I was about to say, that's a prospect. Nice punt regardless, man. The 2-yard line. Out comes Price and company right now, man. They got to get it going right now.
And West Virginia, man, last drive, were able to score in one play, 75 yards.
Impact, to say the least.
And so 1st and 10 at the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
Wilcox is saying safety right now.
They got to be careful here.
They do. They definitely do.
And they go some play action. It's scary. And there goes the safety, just as Ladarius predicted. 2 points on the board.
And you know what, Smitty? You know what I'm going to say? I can't talk about what we really want to talk about soon, but that would be a great opportunity for somebody to get what if they were able to call out what, to get those whats.
Yeah.
Top secret, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, got something coming for you guys in the future, man. That's going to make sure, man, definitely going to make you guys want to come out and to every game, because it's going to be. I don't want to talk too much about it. It's going to be something
top secret, man.
Top secret. But just know,
Ladarius, man.
Something's big coming. But West Virginia punts this one away after giving up the safety, and Ole Miss with the stiff arm on the return as he gets it out to the 38. This is good field position here for Ole Miss, and if they score a touchdown, they have the opportunity to take the lead.
Yes, and only down about 6 points, man. It kind of feels like West Virginia is this huge heavyweight right now and just keeps on pounding on Ole Miss. But Ole Miss is not out of this game by a long shot. 5:24 left to go in the first half, and they just got to get down and get a score real quick, and they should be okay.
So 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line for Ole Miss. And Cameron Dugan, he's actually been doing a pretty good job throwing the football. He's been pressured quite a lot. Run game has not been working well at all. He goes a little pump fakes, got some pressure coming, moving around, throws down the field, and that is just simply swatted down into double coverage.
Yeah, and I threw up a prayer right there as he tried to throw that Hail Mary of a pass into coverage right there across the field, and, man, gets knocked down. But nice try. Scruggs not able to make that catch, obviously.
Yeah, excellent job right there by Washington. You can tell they're just trying to target him deep. West Virginia double covering him and just trying their best to just get pressure back there faster. They feel that their defense can generate that and make him less effective to get the ball out to Scruggs. But, sometimes it's hard to stop him. We've seen it on a couple plays. Let's see what they'll do here on a 2nd and 10 as he looks to throw wide open. He will not get the first down, though, as he gets some help from behind from teammate Tokary. Just a yard short. It's 3rd and 1.
Yeah, and Cooley got the air knocked out of him on that pass right there, man. I don't even think he thought that Dugan was going to put it in his body like that, man. And you just saw Cooley kind of exhale a little bit as the ball hit him directly in the gut. Picks up a nice 9 yards on the play, though. Good way to hold on to the ball there.
3rd and 1 has been kind of tough here. Let's see if they can convert. They will run it this time. They have not had success running the football, but they just get enough for that first down.
Yeah, and I'm really proud of them right there, man, to go ahead and run that ball and Phillips picks up the first down. Last week they were 1 of 9 on third down. And this week they're trying to look to be a little bit better right here.
They are better. They got more than 1 third down conversion so far already in this game in the first half. So, I mean, these guys, they got to keep the faith in the run game. You always keep the faith in the run game even when things are getting hard, because you know that's going to open up that offensive playbook later on down the line. They got to stick to it some type of way.
Yeah.
Play action looks like they're setting up wide receiver screen, and they are on that. All the screens and run plays are just shut down so far here for Ole Miss.
I'm telling you. And Washington, man, he just smelled that all the way. As soon as Duggan turned his head right there, man, I just saw Washington just dart directly to Moore right there. Man, I wish they would show the play a little bit further back, but Washington was all over it. As soon as he saw Duggan's turn his head right there, man, he just darted back there, got this tackle for a loss.
Washington had that big-time pass deflection earlier deep down the field. And right there just reacting very quickly, making some plays so far here tonight for West Virginia. 2nd and 12. He'll drop back looking to pass, moving around, throws, and this secondary is doing a great job attacking the football.
Yeah, and that's all you can ask out of your DBs right there. Stewart all over that ball right there. Going to bring up the 3rd and 12 right now, man, and these DBs are looking pretty ferocious of West Virginia right now, man. Angel not able to bring that ball in, and maybe you should have went with a more of an aggressive catch right there.
Yeah, something, or probably a better receiver, because he looked like he was strapped up from the beginning. And Cameron Dugan now facing a very long 3rd down here. 12 yards they're going to need.
Dime look right now for West Virginia.
They look to pass, stepping up in the pocket, and that is going to be incomplete. The way these defensive backs are playing their hands here has just been amazing. Great play by Norwood.
And I was just congratulating Cooley right now, man. He has a case of the dropsies right there. Definitely should have caught that ball right there, but the defense so ferocious right now for West Virginia, man. Good defensive stop.
And so Ole Miss going to punt this one away, and another great punt here by Brown. Puts them inside the 10 again, this time at the 6.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, number 16 is West Virginia. They're ranked number 16, and Ole Miss is ranked number 19. Rebels are 1 and 2 on the year, and West Virginia is also 1 and 2. I think we said that the capacity of the stadium was 60,000 people out here tonight, 83 degrees, looking pretty good. The name of the stadium is Vaught Hemingway Stadium here in Mississippi, man. So a good game we got going on right now. Just 6 points separating these two teams, and Mississippi State has to play some defense right now to not go down to West Virginia.
So West Virginia here looking to stay the higher ranked seed here in the college series. And they hand it off, and the run game gets shut down there. A loss of a yard. Great play there by Ole Miss's Wiley.
Yeah, we're talking about production right now, man. I've seen the decline in production from Tristan Price since the first drive, man. I think he has 31 yards in the night and hasn't done much since his last run in the first quarter.
The biggest thing, man, and you can see right there on that play, somebody blew an assignment or just did not hold their block long enough. He did not have a chance to even make a play there. And just these offensive linemen, they got to make sure they stay on their guys.
Yeah, they got blown up, man.
I formation. They'll run the football, and that time again, you got to put that on Price. Should have ran more towards the middle. Don't know why he tried to go towards the outside, but it looked like that play was shut down from the jump.
And I'm going to tell you, man, there's nothing more dangerous than a DB blitz right there, man. I'm loving the DB blitz they sent right there. Look, just comes unclean to the backfield right there, spots out Price. And the danger of that play is if you decide to run a play action or something like that, then essentially you got a halfback that's going to be wide open in the flats. But when it works, man, it works. 3rd and 14.
That was Jones, who's been great on returning the football for Ole Miss. But, man, there's a possibility Ole Miss could get a second safety here, so they better be careful. He breaks the tackle, still on his feet, and there goes a first down. What a run by Tristan Price.
Yeah, I was just getting down on him just now, man. There goes the production right there. Keeps the wheels turning right there. And, man, he could have had so much more yardage if he hadn't looked to his right. He decides to try to cut it upfield there, but he had plenty of space and opportunity at the bottom of the screen right here. I just wish he had taking that lane.
And he didn't just break any tackle. That's the #1 ranked defensive tackle heading into the RFL college or into the RFL draft. Dominic Moore had a clean shot right there with him one-on-one, and he just broke it. Made a great play.
Excellent play.
And they go with a draw here. Here goes McCoy, mixing up the dosage here between the backs as he's able to get a nice gain of 7.
And this is what Ole Miss does not want to see. They do not want to see West Virginia using both of these backs simultaneously at the same time, man. You're already tired from trying to chase Price down, and now they bring in the elusive and speedy McCoy right here to slice and dice him even more right now. They were playing man-to-man on the outside, and, man, they just ran a dive, and that's going to pick up great yardage every time.
2nd down and 3 for West Virginia. Time is ticking. It looks like West Virginia just trying to probably run the clock out here. Maybe they'll go for a pass play to see how much yards they can get. If they get some big yards, they'll maybe trying to get some points. And there goes a completion. And he gets it to the 30. And, yep, West Virginia will call a timeout. I guess decent enough yards to try to see what they can do.
Yeah, that was just a nice little pass right there. Ran the curl, got the first down, called a timeout. They got 2 timeouts left and a minute left, man. So let's see how aggressive they decide to be here going into the second half. I think we're going to see a bomb sooner or later, man. What do you think?
Yeah, I honestly feel they should take a shot here. They used the timeout. We already can kind of see their intentions. They want to try to get some points if possible. They got 2 timeouts with 58 seconds, so they definitely should take some type of shot down the field on one of these plays.
Yeah, and I want to take the timeout to just highlight again the real player, Tristan Price, user-submitted player, and also there are 2 generics who are actually on West Virginia. They both are linemen, Noah Albright and Denzel Love, man. So doing a good job to get their guy some yardage.
And just a weird play there. Threw it pretty much right to Jones. His 3rd pass deflection. I mean, Jones been making some plays here, man. He's playing great on defense. And, I mean, even though that was thrown pretty much almost to him,
yeah,
he just almost made a great adjustment. But he's been making some great plays on the ball. He's also been, like as you said, just making some amazing returns, breaking through a bunch of tackles. And so, even though he's not a generic player, definitely got to, point that out, making some good plays here tonight.
I need to make some transfers, man.
2nd and 10. He'll drop back looking to pass. And there goes a completion. He's still breaking tackles as he gets this one to the 44. And they will call their 2nd timeout of the game.
And Ole Miss right now, they're playing sloppy defense. If I was West Virginia, I would just keep attacking the middle, because right now, man, they're not even making good tackles in the open field right now.
You can see also Crocodile said, Mix, will you be wearing turf tape on the sideline upcoming season?
Oh, you already know it, and shin guards as well.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Nate Sean in the building. Was good. Appreciate you coming through the live stream.
Yeah, it's out to
it must be a tradition in West Virginia.
Must be, man. Shout out to Awesome Crocodile, man. Love that guy.
1st down and 10 at the 44-yard line. 50 seconds is left on the clock here. They have a 6-point lead, and here goes a throw wide open on the out route. Breaks the tackle, and he gets out of bounds. That's a great play right there.
Yeah, and what you're seeing right now, man, you're seeing West Virginia absolutely bully these DBs of Ole Miss right now, man. No one wants to tackle right now. They're sliding off everything right here, and, man, just a great play right here. Great catch, textbook, gets outside, and, man, gets out of bounds. Yeah, gets out of bounds. Clock stops.
Yeah, that's a great play right there. The tight end just really fighting forward to make sure he got out of bounds, and that's what you want. I mean, they are definitely in range here and have enough time with a timeout to try to get in field goal range to get some points before the end of this first half. And here goes Jack Allison looking to try to pass, throws as he checks it down. Tristan Price breaks the first tackle as he gets it to the 34-yard line. Clock is still ticking. 1 timeout left. What do you think they do here? Just go for the field goal from this distance, which could be a little bit sketchy, or just at least call one more play?
Yeah, I think you still got at least 2 more plays in you, but knowing the AI, they'll probably throw 1 play. So they got 1 timeout. Just throw something over the middle, set your field goal, your kicker up, and call it a day.
Yeah, they got a chance here. I think they need at least a first down here to try to be in solid range to try to get some points before the end of the half. And they do have a check down of Tristan Price as they will call their final timeout. turf tape coach on the sideline excited about that. And this should be a makeable field goal.
Yeah, they did exactly what I thought they'd do, man. Threw it over the middle right there, set him up. So hope this is right down the chute for this kicker right here, man. Hope he doesn't botch it.
Up at the 26-yard line, this is equivalent to a 43-yard field goal attempt. And so with 7 seconds left, I mean, it won't run all the clock off, but at least they'll be able to get some points before the end of the first half. This is a great drive by West Virginia.
Yeah, Cameron Ross talking about he hates the glitch where they freeze on the field. I thought you were playing red light, green light, man.
This one from the left hash. 43-yard field goal attempt. This one will give them a 9-point lead. The kick is up, and it is good.
All right.
Nice kick there by Staley.
Yeah, kind of had a little high arch right there, kind of peaked. I thought I was going to fall down, but they managed just to get over there. Nice kick by Staley right there.
A 9-point lead, 17-8 is the score, and Ole Miss, their crowd's not happy right now. They want the Rebels to try to find some way to get in this game. They're not out of this game yet. They're just 2 possessions away, but this offense needs to do something. I mean, they've not even scored a single touchdown yet in this game.
Well, you know, I'm a defensive guy, man, and anybody who knows me, man, I love the defense, and I'm going to tell you, man, the defense has to set up the offense. It's not the other way around. The defense needs to be ferocious. They need to stop West Virginia and allow the offense to get the ball in good field position so they can set them up for field goals and scores, man. So I'm going to put it all in the defense right now, man. They got to tighten up.
And here goes the kickoff. West Virginia, this will probably be the last play before we head into the half. And Jones just gets it out to the 27, but it's not going to matter as the clock hits 0, and that's the end of the first half. West Virginia up here by 9. 17-8 is the score. What do you think of West Virginia here?
Hey, West Virginia looking pretty good, man. Getting it all the way done right now. I mean, pretty even, I guess, across the board except for rushing yards. But, I mean, West Virginia just got the ball, and executed, and that's all you can ask for out of your team. As you can see right now, showing Duggan right there using his legs and everything. But how about West Virginia, man? Some big plays. Porter right here on the touchdown. Deep, think it was a 75-yarder or something like that, man. And, I mean, you can't ask for more out of your wide receivers, man.
So West Virginia looking good. Ole Miss, as you talked about, you feel their defense is what needs to step up. That I do also agree with. And I feel like just this whole team in general right now has to step up. The offense has to finish drives because they had 2 opportunities near the red zone to try to get 6. So I mean, these guys got to do better. And they get the ball here in the second half, so they have an opportunity to start this second half out with a bang.
Yep. And speaking of opportunities, man, check us out at www.relocationfootballleague.com for your opportunity to be inside of our league, man, and get your career started today. Check us out on Instagram at Relocation Football League. Check us out on Twitter at RFL_sim_league. And, man, check us out here on YouTube each and every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and some Saturdays as well, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We love to see you guys come out and hang out with us, man. Appreciate you all.
And the Ole Miss offense coming out at the 27-yard line here. Pretty good return once again. Not having any problems in the return game. But everywhere else, they seem to be struggling. I mean, they're trying to get the ball into Carlton Scruggs' hands. But, you could see the West Virginia really keying in on him and just shutting down the run game.
Yeah, and that's what they're going to do, man. They're going to take your biggest weapon, and they're going to shut him down. And that's why they're trailing right now. They can't get the ball to him, so they got to find somebody else to make a play right now.
Here we go.
Dugan's in the shotgun here. A little pump fake as he looks down the field. Nobody's there on the check down guy there. A little pump fake actually turns into the main receiver and gets some good yards, 6 yards, as they'll bring up a 2nd and 4.
Yeah, this is a good play right there, man. Picks up 6 on 6 yards right now. And Ole Miss, that's what they need, man. They need plays like that, chip away. But, they're going to need also for Dugan to be a little bit more accurate, on third down situations if they're going to be in this game.
Got 2 tight ends attached to the line to the right side. They run the football here. He's breaking some tackles. But, man, does West Virginia got some backup. He's going to lose a yard on the what is that, 6 yards? 6 yards on the play, man. They shut that down.
Yeah, and Bigelow, man, just got back there. Lindsey and the boys, man, shut that all the way down. No cigar for Phillips right here. Didn't have anywhere to run, facing a whole blue and white wall right there, man. Lost some yards.
West Virginia is not playing any games when it comes to the ground game. They're shutting that down for sure. And again, Ole Miss facing a 3rd and long. 11 yards they need at their own 27. And here goes Dugan with a pass and a completion for a first down. That's a great catch.
Yeah, we talked about that accuracy there by Dugan, man. And he finds Sanders, Colonel right now, eating right now, man. 4 receptions, 41 yards. And, hey, he's up the sideline again for another reception right now. And he's been bailing Dugan out right now as Scruggs is kind of not being able to get the ball as much and stuff. And he's been double-teamed all night, triple-teamed. And, man, it's just opening it up for guys like Sanders. Nice tackle by Lindsey, though.
Yeah, guys like Sanders making some plays, and that's what you need. And, you know, if they could just get their run game going, that's really going to help them out. But as much as they try, it just doesn't work. They run the ball here, and once again, nowhere.
So it's on the board, -4 yards on the play. 10 rushes, -4 yards. That's not how you run the ball. And, I mean, you want to blame the offensive line, I guess, a little bit here. But, man.
Yeah, there's nobody. I can't even see what he could have did on that play, to be honest. Maybe he broke the tackle, but he shouldn't have to, you know, be forced with the task of having to break a tackle as soon as he gets the ball. So this offensive line, it just seems like they're outmatched here against this defensive front seven.
Where is Barry Sanders when you need him?
2nd and 11. We'll go with a draw play here, getting to the outside. And he just tried to cut upfield to get what he can. That was Knight on his second touch. Able to get out to the 49. 3rd and 7 now here for Ole Miss.
Yeah, and I think on this play right here, man, 3rd and 7, they just need to go ahead and send the blitz here. They know they're going to pass here. I doubt they're going to run here. Hope they don't run the screen, but just send the blitz. Sit Dugan down, man, and get the ball back for your offense here.
Here we go now.
3rd down as they'll go some play action, looking to try to throw.
Oh, boy.
And I don't know where he was throwing that one, to be honest. I don't even know what play that was. It looked like some receivers were just sitting still. Just complete confusion on that play call right there.
Yeah, and then what I'm noticing out of Dugan right now, man, is he is not scanning the field right now before the play. He's just getting in, you know, he's coming out of the huddle, and he's just snapping the ball and not reading the defense, not looking at, you know, what his progressions might be before the play gets off. And he has to calm down a little bit, man, slow down, and get his team some receptions.
Yeah, so now Trishan Price in the offense of West Virginia coming out onto the field. Got a good yard per carry average right here, as he's got 44 yards for only 9 carries. So he hasn't even touched double digits in touches here, and he's doing pretty all right. And West Virginia up. I mean, if they can score another touchdown here, that's going to be tough on the momentum here of the home team.
Oh, yeah, another touchdown right now would be absolutely devastating for Ole Miss.
Shotgun here for Jack Allison. Safety's rotating, so looks like they'll send the blitz, and that they will. And the blitzer, the safety, actually gets there, but, you know, he gets some yards, but it's a short gain of 2.
Yeah, and he was underneath right there to help out because Price is into the open field fast and in a hurry. And luckily they had brought Moore down right there to be able to stop him for only a 2-yard gain.
2nd and 8 here after the short gain on the ground. And they'll go some play action. He got pressure quickly in his face, but just the delivery of that pass, man. Jack Allison, he's been throwing some pretty good balls out here.
Yeah, he has. It was just a very efficient pass right there to Wesco. And, man, you got a guy like Wesco right here matched up against the linebacker, and that's what he's going to do all day. Catches that ball, and, man, nice catch right there.
So a big first down for West Virginia again. It looks like their offense right now is in rhythm, and it's tough for this defense to slow them down, and that's just exactly what you were talking about, that this defense needs to step up and make some plays, and it's been difficult for them so far all night.
Yes, sir. Stacking the receivers on the outside right now, and let's see what they do here. Oh,
there's a screen, but just hesitated too much, and man, that is a huge loss. 4-yard loss on the play. Great job there by Ole Miss.
Yeah, I tell you, man, that screen, man, it can be your best friend. It can be your worst enemy at times. Right here, it's their worst enemy, man. Throws the ball kind of awkward there, and, man, the guy runs backwards about a 1 yard there and just not able to recover. Sims gets tackled down, a loss of yards right here. Ole Miss is loving that right there, 2nd and 14.
Huge play. The huge point of that play is the accuracy. You got to have an accurate pass to lead your receiver in the right direction. And right there, that's what caused that hesitation. We've seen him throw the football really good so far today, but that could have resulted in a better gain had the accuracy had been there. That time, he was able to throw it out to his receiver, but he got taken down immediately as they pick back up the 4 yards, and it's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I know West Virginia has the lead right now, but I just don't like that call right there on 2nd and 14. They do pick up 4 yards on the play, but, I mean, you know, 2nd and 14, trying to take a little bit of a shot, man, you know, and get a little bit more yardage there. Now you're facing a 3rd and 10, which essentially is like a 2nd and 14. Now they're spreading them out right here now. Let's see if they can get this conversion.
And they will bring out the screen here, and it looks like it may work as he breaks tackle. And he is down to, it looks like the 45-yard line. Great job right there by Tristan Price, man. Proven to be a force, tough to bring down.
Yeah, man. So, you know, when the screen works, it works. When it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And right there, it worked off the back of Price, though, as he does a nice little juke move right there, breaks a tackle and gets into the clearing right here and picks up a nice gain for a 1st down. And that's what you want to see out of your transfer running back right here, man. Good production right here by the guy.
And that's his biggest selling point, was his ability to power through and grind out yardage after having possession of the football. And you can just see it, just breaking tackles. And it's a great play right there. That shouldn't have went for a 1st down. And as you said, I mean, even though it looked great on the part of him doing that, Ole Miss defense, you got to make these tackles. And, oh, man, breaks that tackle. And he gets to the 44. That's
like
actually a gain.
Hey, Allison did a moonwalk for a second there. I don't know what was going on in the backfield just now, but yeah, they get 1 yard on the play. Oh, I thought that was botched.
I didn't notice it. I don't know. I must not have been paying attention to him before he threw that football, but yeah. Somehow, I guess, still able to get that football out there.
Julius makes a great tackle right there.
So a 2nd and 9, and man, they're already in the territory of Ole Miss. As we talked about, another touchdown here. It's going to be big. Ole Miss defense still struggling. Pretty sure at this point they've got to be tired. They're setting up another screen.
Nice.
This time to McCoy, and that is wide open as they are able to get this one to the 27.
Oh man, they ran a misdirection right there. They brought Maiden down on the audible right there. He came into motion, ran to the weak side of the field, and man, this slot just dropped McCoy to the other side, the opposite side, man. So it looked like the play was going to the weak side. McCoy gets to the strong side right there. Has plenty of blockers. Look at the blockers right here, man. Excellent blocking right there, man. And McCoy picks up huge yardage on the play.
Excellent job right there by the West Virginia offense, man. They're calling some pretty good plays. And one thing that they're doing as making them have this type of success is they're switching up the play calls. And you can see just different plays from, I mean, it was a screen. That's something that they did before, but as you said, misdirection. Here goes a shot down the field. That's a great defensive play right there. Almost could have came away with a huge catch. He had his back turned.
Yes, sir. And shout out to Altered Arcade right now. It says secure tackling, form up, wrap up. Forgot about delivering a bone-rattling hit. Just make the dang stop. I feel you, my man. And Tanner Clark also, how you doing, my man? Welcome to the stream. You can check out Operation Sports for this college football mod. Just type in CFMB 19 mod. You should be able to get it. They also have a Discord as well. But you have to do that research yourself, my man. Thank you for coming through.
2nd down and 10 as they run the football. Nice little cutback, but a great tackle right there, because that could have went for a much bigger gain.
Yeah, but excuse me, that's CF Connected Football BM, right? CFBM?
Yeah.
19, yeah. CFBM 19, man. Shout out to the guys over there doing a lot of work, man.
3rd and 8. Got a bunch out wide to the left side. And Jack Allison with a quick throw, and he could not haul in the catch. Webster, I guess, jarred enough force to knocked that one incomplete. And it's
Man,
fourth down.
They must have been selling some butter biscuits before the game, man. A lot of these receivers dropping all types of balls tonight, man. Jeez.
Yeah. Definitely, it's been quite a few drops so far tonight. Field goal attempt here will give them an even 20 as the kick is good.
Hey.
And so 20-8 is the score. They now lead it by 12.
Dub Club. 20-8, man. Nice, solid football game right here. But, hey, like we say, man, they're still not out of the game right now and still can make a turnaround right now, man. But they got to get into the end zone like we've been saying all game long. They find themselves down by only 12 points.
Yeah, that's still a two-possession game here. I mean, these guys have a shot to be in this game. We know their offense can be explosive. Their defense still struggling with West Virginia, but one thing I can at least say that Ole Miss's defense is doing good so far tonight is not allowing touchdowns.
Yeah,
so they're giving up the field goals. They're still getting up points, but their offense has got to help them out.
Yep, definitely, man.
So he takes this from the goal line, and he'll be brought down at the 25. And the offense will come out onto the field, now down by a new deficit of 12 points.
And I think they got to keep going to Sanders, man. You know, you see him right there walking out on the field. Scruggs has been shut down, and you see Dugan trying to talk to him right now, man. Maybe they got some routes coming for him, but I would use Scruggs as a decoy and get this guy Sanders into the ball game even more, man. He's been making some awesome catches.
Yeah, give him an opportunity. Oh, just open it. That's what you do, man. You usually come out there, your plan is to target your best receiver, try to get him the football, have him make big plays. But once he stops doing that and you see that he's drawing double coverage, you got to give those other receivers an opportunity to shine. As you said, so let's see if they can do it here on this drive. Only two receivers out wide, both of them to the left side. And here goes Dugan into the flats, and that's a dangerous pass. Could have been intercepted, but Ferns instead going with the conservative approach and knocking that one down incomplete.
Ferns has been all over tonight. That's his third pass deflection here, making it look easy. Came from about 6 yards out, and man, you know these guys got to be more aggressive, man. I mean, you know the ball's coming to you, and you know he's kind of running away from the ball, trying to catch it here, and you know sometimes you got to run back to the ball and make a catch, you know, and throw a move on or something, man.
It seems like every time they do try to be aggressive and go deep, it's like two Carlton Scruggs, but when he's in double coverage, so. They just need to give somebody else the ball. Once again, another conservative down low throw, but it looks like he just wanted to throw that one away.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if this is a short week for practice or maybe they got midterms going on right now, but Dugan just looks totally uncomfortable in the pocket. Doesn't look like he understands the plays. The routes are not being ran right. They haven't targeted Carlton Scruggs at all hardly, and just looking pretty bad right now for Ole Miss.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Still only down by 2 possessions. But they need some big-time play here. And here goes a great call. Oh, man, it looked great. Got to hold on to that football, and that's been part of the problem as well, just guys not catching the football when they have the chance.
Yeah, and, you know, anytime you throw it to your halfback, you know it's going to be a 50-50 ball right there. He ran a great route. He's wide open, but why he tried to make an aggressive catch wide open, I don't know there. Not able to come down with the catch there. And, man, turnover.
Ole Miss punting this one away. West Virginia going to field this one at the 22. Still on his feet. Still breaking tackles. And he is going to be down at the 44. Another great return we've seen here tonight. The return game has been really solid for both teams.
Yeah, and I feel like a kid in a candy store right now, man. I got a little bit excited right there as I saw him break that tackle right there, man. I love to see those balls go back for touchdowns on the kickoff, man.
Yeah, kick return is probably got to be one of the most exciting plays in football, period.
Yes, sir. Speaking of excitement, man, if you're loving the game right now and interested in Mississippi, go to olemiss.edu and check out the school. It's a Research One institution, 24,000 students, 15 academic divisions. They are a major medical school, nationally recognized for accounting, law, and pharmacy, and brings in $2.4 billion a year, man. So a great Research One institution to go to here. It's going to be a pass there for nothing.
Yeah. As soon as he caught that, he just got knocked down, came back too far. And so no gain on the play. At least he gets a reception on the stat sheet, but, you know, 2nd and 10, still going to be a result, no gain.
Yes, sir. Man, What in the world is that? That was a negative curl there.
What's good, Calvin Gold? Appreciate you coming through the live stream.
You said who is who? It's talking about the teams?
Not quite sure.
All right, well, I'm Mix, and the other guy is Smitty. And the red team is Ole Miss, and the white team is West Virginia. Shout out to you, Kelvin Good.
Second down and 10. He's going to drop back looking to pass. Throws over the middle. Nice. There goes a completion, and I think that's a first down. Looked like it to me. And that is going to be a first down for West Virginia as he gets it out to Simpson.
Yeah, Simmons. It was an absolute circus right here on the tackle, though, as he just went flying early and missed that tackle right there and allowed Simmons to pick up the first down as that linebacker was just doing a somersault through the screen right there.
I don't know who he betted there. Just wanted to do a flip in the middle of the game, but I'm pretty sure coach has got to be heated on the sideline. And, if this was real life, he probably wouldn't even be on the field right now after something like that.
I'm telling you, man. Shout out to you, Calvin Good, man. We're a big fan of you too, man. Thank you for coming through the stream, man. Appreciate you.
The throw over the middle, a huge play for a first down as they get this one to the 22. And there goes the tight end, Wesco. 4 catches, 60 yards on the night for him.
We haven't really seen too many blowouts, man. This is starting to become a barn burner right now as West Virginia's just turning it up a notch right now. And even Jocko right there appears to be burned out, man, as Wesco's just been all over this middle linebacker territory all night long.
One thing I have to say, man, despite the 2 straight losses of West Virginia, this has been a pretty solid team. And, they, like I said, week 1, they demolished Alabama, even though, we know Sliders is probably a big reason on why. They have some really good players. And just look at this. Great, powerful running by Tristan Price. And this is what he's been able to do for West Virginia all night.
Yeah, just using his power right here late in the game, and these guys are tired, man. And you got a nice power back by this guy, and that is going to keep running him to the ground, just to keep this Rebel defense off balance.
And that's just 4 straight broken tackles. That's amazing. Like that's what RFL teams are looking for as well. Those power backs that come in and help in those short situations, grind out those tough yards. And he's making a strong case right here. He's one of those type backs. Bunch formation close to the line of scrimmage at the left. And here goes Jack Allison with the throw. And that, it was a great dive, but it looked like it was just an inaccurate throw. He didn't, or Wesco wasn't prepared. Something.
I don't know what was going on there. You guys probably can see right now the top 25 graphic over the screen right now, man. LSU, Florida, OSU, and UCF and Washington, are all undefeated and everything. You guys probably saw that in the social media that we dropped over the earlier in the week right now. So you guys can see what's going on there. But a lot of 1 and 2 teams, man. What do you think about that, Smitty?
Yeah, a lot of 1 and 2 teams got to win some games, and look at that. That's a touchdown pass. Jack Allison completely changed the subject with a beautiful touch pass. And, he couldn't have thrown that any better. He just barely got that foot in.
Yeah, we were dead in the middle of talking about the top 25 right here. This guy makes a 25-yard catch for a touchdown. Gotta love that, man. Keeps the feet in bounds right there. And, man, West Virginia pulling away from this one.
They're showing that they are the dominant team here. They should be the higher-ranked team. And looking to try to break at 500 with a win here. And it looks like that's going to be the case right now with the way that Ole Miss has been playing. They just aren't really showing any fight back.
Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and cut back to the top 25 graphic screen again so you guys can see that a little bit better here, man. But again, we said we have LSU, Florida, OSU, UCF, and Washington all undefeated right now. And Commissioner Smitty was talking about teams being 1 and 2. And I'm going to tell you, man, I did the math. You got 12 teams in the top 25 that are all 1 and 2, man. So it's still comeback season out here for most of these teams here. They're not out of it at all. So if you're on any of these teams here, you guys still have a chance, to move up and try to battle for a national championship. But right now, man, looks like Marquise Washington and our boy Geno Gannon, man. Wow, what can you say about those guys?
And, man, I'll tell you one thing. After this week, what's going to be amazing is that it's going to be LSU versus Florida, man. That is going to be, of course, the main event game for next week. So Man, I'm just hype about these past couple of days, these past couple of weeks here. Here goes another good return by Ole Miss, man. It's kick return. Special teams has been great for both teams, but Ole Miss, man, it just failed to take advantage of good field position.
Yeah, and they really just need to, really do some soul searching here, man. I mean, it's late in the third quarter right here. I've seen football games won down by this much, but Ole Miss right now has not shown me that they came to play tonight, and so I think this is looking like the door is going to be shutting if West Virginia gets even a field goal more.
And back to what you were talking about earlier with the rankings, with the records, for guys who really don't know about everything going on in this series, this isn't a 100-plus college series we got going on here. This is 32 teams, so you could very well see like teams in the top 25, of course, with 4 losses. But here goes a shot down the field, and oh my goodness, another missed opportunity. Can't miss that.
Man,
and do you think that he should have made an effort, or do you think that was a little bit? That was close.
Yeah, like I said, man, in week 2, sometimes you got to dive. Just dive.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a tough play, but if you need it, you got to make it.
Yeah, you got to.
Calvin Gold asking for when the relocation season, the RFL season won't start until January of next year.
Nice.
And look at that, Carlton Scruggs with a beautiful catch in traffic, and that's why they've been trying to target him despite how much coverage he's had on him. He had good coverage on him right there. A great pass, and he's able to catch a great one on Washington.
Yeah, and Scruggs has been in hearing some rumblings, man. He's saying, take me out of the slot, and they're working him in the slot right now, but he's definitely getting double teamed right now by Washington and a couple of other guys. But man, when this guy gets one-on-one, man, he's very, very hard to contain. So they got to try to find this guy more. But right now, find themselves at the 43 here, approaching payday.
Yeah, he is, and it's good that they are rotating him in the slot and then on the outside, because it puts him in a lot of different positions to try to get the football. The only thing is West Virginia's just been keying on him so far this whole game. Here goes a run, and that's going to be a decent gain as he finally breaks past the negative mark after that 6-yard gain.
Yeah, shout out to E. Jeezy, just came through the chat, man. We appreciate you for coming through, my man. As always, Coach Tour out here, and Kevin Gould, Almighty Chris TV just checked in. Shout out to you, my guy, Cameron Ross, Kevin Gould, and everybody else.
2nd down and 4, 5 wide, empty set. Cameron Dugans going to drop back, looks to throw, and man, that was just into double coverage. Not a smart read at all right there.
Go ahead and put your 4s up.
Oh yeah, put your 4s up. In the 4th and final quarter, can Ole Miss pull off a comeback of a lifetime? We don't know, but anything is possible in the RFL. We know it in a real RFL season, and maybe we can see some comebacks in the college series. We've seen a couple, but none really too much live. Oh, that Penn State game, that was crazy. I remember that.
Oh yeah, that was. Check us out tomorrow night at 8 p.m. as we have number 6 Alabama going off against number 5 Washington, man. So Alabama looking to move up into territory here, and somebody got to take a loss at the end of the day, Smitty.
Yeah, somebody's got to take a loss, and I mean, a lot of these 5 remaining RFL college teams are going to be, having to go up against other undefeated teams and put it all on the line. So it's going to be something. It's going to be really interesting to watch, man. Here goes a great play by the defense. That's incomplete and brings up a 4th down again. What does Ole Miss do here? I mean, you're down by a pretty hefty amount. You go for it, or do you think they try to kick a field goal or something?
I like going for it right here, man. I mean, you got to go for it. You got to find that play that always works. It's like when you were playing Madden back in the day with your little brother, and you're down on 4th and 4, and you just did that little play. You ran. It always worked. They need to run. Oh no, they're gonna punt. Never mind. I mean, they're gonna kick field goal.
They're gonna kick this field goal, and they better hope that they make it, because they're gonna give West Virginia great field position in college. Not too many of these kicks has been able to be made, and that's going to be the case here. Well short, and West Virginia takes over at the 37.
Yeah, the curtain just closed right now on Old Mississippi right here, man. Oh, boy. Totally botches this kick right here, and there's no life inside this. And I'm going to go ahead and quote my man, Awesome Crocodile, man. They're missing too many opportunities.
Jack Allison, man, he's been going off. You can see his numbers, just over 250 passing yards, along with 3 touchdowns no interceptions. Got a great lead right now, 19-point lead that is over Ole Miss, and they're looking to put even more numbers up. Another touchdown. I mean, they're just trying to roll high to try to get themselves up in the rankings.
Yeah, if you're new here, check us out at www.relocationfootballleague.com. Man, Almighty Chris talking about Miami is going to take it all.
Oh, man. I mean, anything can happen. I mean, it's still early in the season. It's only, look at this. Crazy run. There's a flag. I think this may be getting called back. I'm not quite sure. They got the camera on Dominic Moore.
Holding offense.
And yeah, there's holding on the offense.
Yeah, Price is down there slicing and dicing. I just knew that was coming back, man.
I could see why they had the camera on Dominic Moore. He must have been holding on Moore there on that play.
Okay.
So that's going to knock them back 10 yards from where that took place and make it now a 1st and 20 at their own 27-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go now. Blue landed.
Shotgun here as they'll run the football. And look at this. Still breaking some tackles as he gets it to the 35-yard line. Tristan Price been just a tough downhill runner. And, you know, he's looking solid.
And this just isn't fair right now, man. I'm not saying it, because you're a Steeler fan, but this is just like essentially watching Jerome Bus Bettis in the fourth quarter right now, man. And this is what you're seeing. You're seeing a big power back just absolutely running over a tired defense right now, man. And it's just looking unfair right now. These guys are just bouncing off textbook tackles right now.
That is just that's the reason why they brought him on board right there. His ability to be able to make those type of runs, grind out those type of yards. 8-yard gain, but they still need 12 yards to move the chains. As they go with read option, and Allison, and he didn't fake anybody. He got smacked there for a loss of 4 yards. That's now 3rd and 15. Great play by Hibble.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Infinity TV, man. What's up, man? Glad you could check in. Yep. Ole Miss is getting the old ringer right now, man.
They're getting some business done here. I'll give a shout out to Jake Carter as well for coming through, and Kevin Gold. They'll get some times to play. We have the live stream games scattered around, so I'm pretty sure I don't know if I made the schedule public just yet, but that I will do. I'm still trying to make the schedules realistic. Here was a shot down the field though, and I think he just got away with some PI right there.
Yeah, I think he did too, man. It looked like they were going to call that pass interference right there, but instead. Ah, boy, that's going to get held up right here. So break for Ole Miss right here, but almost a big play for West Virginia.
Looks like the refs definitely gave them some pity. Gave them an opportunity right there. In real life, they would definitely be going off. I mean, that's 3rd down. Clear pass interference to me. That should have been called. And Ole Miss... And right now, it is crunch time for real. I mean, they've got to be able to make something happen from here on out offensively.
Yeah, and essentially right now, you got to score. You don't score here. I mean, the game is already pretty much in the bag for West Virginia, but they still got 10 minutes on the clock, so, anything can happen. But essentially, they have to go ahead and score right here. If they don't score right here, it's going to be a long transition to the end of the fourth.
Yeah, they're definitely going to need some help here from the rest of the team, some momentum from the crowd. Every ounce of momentum they can get. This got to feel like a whole spirit bomb building up here for them to be able to try to get back into this one. As they are here with a 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Cameron Dugans moving around in the pocket, and he's tripped up. And he gets lucky. That's a face mask. 15 yards to move the chains. 1st down.
Yeah, he was trying to make something out of nothing right there, and the defense just helped him add on an extra 15.
Face mask. Defense.
Yeah, he got lucky there because I'm pretty sure he wasn't going to make that tackle or go towards the face mask. And it only happened, it seems, because he was in that position. So I mean, that was a great play.
Yeah, great play right there, man. Ole Miss at the 45 here. What do they call, man?
Well, definitely they got to pass the ball. Running the game. The time for the running game is over. I mean, they literally tried throughout this game to run the ball. It just ain't work. So, I mean, they just have to throw the football They have to get Carlton Scruggs the ball if they can. And if he's not open, they've got to target other receivers here. And that's been the problem, though. When he's gone, the other receivers, they just have not been able to hang on to the football.
Yeah, West Virginia's playing the 3-4 right now, so they automatically know the passing is coming right here, looking to use those linebackers to shut down that passing over the middle right now. And Ole Miss has been struggling against this 3-4 so far.
So they'll come out now here with the trips, one tight end to attach to the line of scrimmage to the left. And there's a quick throw right back to the tight end. Looked like the same play with the same route there with the tight end. So, they got to move down more further down the field instead of taking those quick shots.
Speaking of which, is Scruggs supposed to be in the slot? Is he in the slot this game for the whole game, or?
Yeah, he's in the slot when it's more than three receivers, more than two receivers. So that's why they move him around. And honestly, you can see they're trying to get him the ball, but they got two guys on him every time. You can see it. There goes the throw.
Down on him. Oh,
great play right there. Yeah, Phillips running back. I mean, if he can't touch the ball on handoffs, let him catch the ball.
Yeah.
And make something happen. I mean, running backs are typically the best guys to get the ball in open field too. So I mean, that's a good play right there.
Yeah, and I guess to be politically correct, if you can be politically correct in gaming, but that's the AI, the artificial intelligence. And right now, what they're doing is they're recognizing that Scruggs is the best wide receiver on this team, and so what they're doing is they're throwing a double team on this guy, and he's just not able to get open right now. So,
And it looks like he may have an opportunity here. Got one guy over him, but you can tell if they go in zone, they got a couple of guys in his direction. And there goes a completion right there for a first down. And that's a good play right there because that's a play that led off with Scruggs as he was able to throw it behind him out to Sanders.
Yep, and they got their best DB on Scruggs right now. Scruggs is just going to run a little bit of an out route here underneath right here and pulls out the DB, and that leaves Sanders wide open against the inferior Bailey right there, man. So just a good job right there of using Scruggs as a decoy.
And they got an opportunity if they can score, and if they can build some momentum up, their defense can stop West Virginia. They could very well get back into this game. There's a good amount of time left on the clock. Here goes Dugans moving around the pocket. Three-man rush, and he just does the most as he is taken down 11-yard loss by number 11. As that'll bring up a 2nd and 21.
Yeah, it's very simple, man. Throw the ball away. Don't try to get fancy here. You don't want to lose yardage here. When you're in this territory, you got to throw the ball away. Nobody open, and he's just running around just crazy right now, man. Actually had a couple of guys over the middle, it looked like.
It looked like he had Scruggs open for once right there and, just did a little bit too much dancing. I mean, that's a three-man rush. Step up in the pocket, and you give yourself some more time. And it wasn't like he was being blitzed, and it's just a missed opportunity and he just overreacted right there in that situation.
All right, here we go.
2nd and 21 back at the 33-yard line. Here goes the completion. Nasty spin move. And he almost gets the first down as he goes down at the 15. That's going to be a 3rd and 3. Great catch right there. That's his first catch of the day.
Man, Battle with the spinneroni in hand, man. He spent on the whole defense right there, man. I think he caught about 3 or 4 guys off balance just now. Wow.
Surprised they didn't show the replay for that, but
Tell you.
Crunch time right here on 3rd and 3. Carlton Scruggs in the slot. Look like he may have a one-on-one situation here this time. And he'll throw off of that, and that's a big catch right there as he got contacted immediately, but he still was able to haul it in. Cooley able to move the chains. 1st and goal at the 10.
Yeah, they've stuck with the pass all night long. That's going to be the 39th pass for Dugan tonight, 21 of 39 on the day, 221 yards. Still no touchdowns tonight, man, but they're still committed to the passing game right now. Hopefully we can get them into the end zone right now.
And time is starting to become a factor here that is working against the Rebels. 10 yards away from pay dirt in less than 7 minutes, and that's not going to help them at all. Almost the whole offense jumped off.
False start, offense.
Yeah, we're just watching an undisciplined ball club right now here at home. And it's just a shame, man. You know, they've had those 3 big penalties in the first drive, which set up the momentum for West Virginia to keep on doing their thing. And now to get another penalty right here in the red zone right now. You're down, and you got to score, and you got guys still making penalties, man.
And that's just something that will kill you every time. Coaches always preach discipline, and it's not getting penalized. And here goes a run-in. Talked about a penalty on Ole Miss. This looks like this may be the penalty for face mask again on West Virginia.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Wow, a lot of penalties so far in this game, and that one's going to be on Deveron Askew Henry.
Oh, man. So that's a prayer for Ole Miss right now. Now they find themselves at the 3-yard line. Can they make it into the end zone here on 1st and goal?
And the clock gets stopped. And so Cameron Dugan, they got to find some play, something to get them in the end zone right here. And they cannot afford to waste these set of downs, this opportunity to try to turn things around late in this game.
Couple of tweets going out right now. West Virginia saying bring on Virginia Tech, but I don't think Ole Miss is just done just yet here.
First and goal. He's going to drop back looking to pass. Throws, and there goes the touchdown as they are finally able to score their first on the night, which will bring them closer to trying to come back into this one. Great catch there by Angel.
And finally some fireworks go off, and now the stadium's starting to go a little bit crazy right now. Got the touchdown right here, and they still got some faith down here in Mississippi, man. Angel coming through right there, trying to help with that faith right now. 27-14.
Yeah, I mean, it's been rough, man. You haven't heard Ole Miss's band really sound off in quite some time.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't even sound off there on that situation. They just wanted to say, like, hey, man, we finally got a touchdown.
I know it.
Unless they make another huge play, you know.
Yeah. Now I imagine they're going to try to get this crowd into it on this defensive stand they got to make right here to stop West Virginia as fast as they can and get down and get another score.
Yeah, I think they made good time right there on that drive. They're probably going to have to be, they're definitely going to have to be faster from here on out. But yeah, like you said, the key to this comeback is stopping West Virginia as fast as possible.
Yes, sir.
So Ole Miss kicking this one off. And it's going to be fielded at the 1. And he's able to get this one. Oh, mean stiff arm, still going to the outside, still breaking some tackles. And good turn as he got it to the 30-yard line. He ran about 50-plus.
And it's getting loud in here right now, man. I told you that defense trying to turn up right now. And they got to stop West Virginia right now, man. Look at Jack Allison's numbers, man. 19 of 29, looking pretty good. And Ole Miss needs to get a stop ASAP, man.
Let's see if this band can hype up this defense and come up huge with a big stop on West Virginia as they have 6 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in this game. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. He's got 3 receivers out wide to the right side and 1 out to the left. He'll hand this one off, and Tristan Price, who's been a menace to stop all day, like he's got a first down. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is on.
Yeah, Tristan Price just said, get out of here with that, son. Picked up the first down, and then it's going to go ahead and, he got a legal block in the back.
Legal blocking in the back right there. It's going to be 1st and 11 at the 28.
Oh, man. So that's going to actually bring him back.
I didn't quite see exactly where he ended that. Oh, yeah. That is going to bring him back. Yeah, because the return ended at the 30. Yeah, so 1st and 10. West Virginia.
Oh, boys! There it is! Pick 6 to the crib! Touchdown!
And this game is not.
Oh, my God. That's going to be Jocko Goliath right there on the pick 6 play. Boy, oh boy, look at this right here. Oh, man. What a touchdown that was right there.
Miracle play first. It got set off by the Angel. Then Jocko Goliath coming through. man, coming up with a big play. And I was not expecting this. Ole Miss, they have more than enough time now to get back into this game.
Angel and Goliath, man, coming through for Ole Miss right now. And how's the chat feeling about that right here? Looking over here at the side, and everybody's going crazy right now. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button for us right now, as Ole Miss is setting up to be down by only 5 points.
And that is going to be the case, man. 27-22 is the score. Ole Miss looking to try to pull off a miracle comeback after trailing by as much as 19 points.
Man, oh man. Yo, only in the RFL, man. Check us out at www.relocationfootballleague.com, man, for all the action and the news. And, yo, subscribe, hit the like button, do what you got to do, man. Week in and week out, we always see total randomness here. None of this is rigged. All this is just great gameplay and calling. And, man, it's looking pretty awesome right now, man. Loving it.
Yeah, this definitely looked like it was going to be a blowout for a minute, and just like that, the script just flipped. And now I'm pretty sure there's been a lot of momentum just lost for West Virginia, as he'll take this one out of the end zone and will be down at the 24-yard line. I think at this point, to be honest, West Virginia should just call their regular plays and not be so conservative on this drive, because they could very well lose this game.
Yeah, you know, my coach used to say, man, when you're winning, you're really losing. When you're losing, you're really winning. And what that really means is that when you're up, you know, the other team has all the momentum. You have a lot to lose. You know, you have way more to lose when you're winning than when you're losing. And when you're losing, you have everything to gain. So right now, man, what West Virginia has to do is they need to actually play like they're down right now and get this ball into the end zone. Otherwise, Ole Miss might spark a come up right now.
And that huge, crucial pick six by Jocko Goliath, RFL prospect. And making some noise right there with that one. And it's 1st and 10. West Virginia is going to look to throw, and there goes a completion. And a first down, man. He just trucks through 3 Rebels.
Man, Sims, that's just a great play right there. Man, look at this. Just runs through 2 guys right now. You got to make these tackles, man. 3 guys. He just barrels over for a first down right now, and that just absolutely takes the life out of Ole Miss right now. Oh boy.
Yeah, you gotta be able to wrap up, and that's been their issue so far here tonight. And they just gotta, honestly, they gotta come up with another big stand here to give their team a chance to come back into this one.
8 in the box right now.
There you go, a little pump fake as he throws it down the field and almost intercepted by Jones. That's his 4th pass deflection so far here tonight. He's been all over the pass game.
Man, Jones just absolutely made a play on this ball right here, and I just wish he would have came down with it. Oh, started trying to run before he was able to make the catch, and I'm almost in the pick six.
And you can see he just put his hands right on his head once he realized, man, I just missed a big opportunity for a big play.
I'm telling you, man.
2nd and 10. No motion Campbell into the formation, and here goes a throw, and Campbell breaks the tackle. Forced fumble by Ole Miss, and he is it's Jocko Goliath again with the fumble recovery.
And if we're talking about progression, Jocko Goliath, oh my gosh, look at this right here, man. Nice hit right there. Then picks up. First of all, he threw the hit down, then picked up the fumble, man. Look at this right here, man.
That is the
threw the hit. Oh my gosh. What? That is insane.
With an amazing, man, these 2 back-to-back forced turnovers.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Man, that's an amazing play. And now it's up to the Ole Miss offense to try to have to take advantage of this opportunity at the 36-yard line. I did not envision this. I thought for sure
didn't either.
West Virginia had this in the bag, but this game is surely not over yet. Cameron Dugan's going to drop back looking to pass as he throws over the middle, and that one could have been intercepted. Instead, it's deflected by Takari.
Hey, man, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and plug us real quick, man. For the community, man, if you're on social media right now, just take the link to this game. drop it on social media. Drop it on Twitter, Instagram, wherever you can drop it right now and tell people we got a close one right now, man. Let's try to get as many people as we can in the chat right now, man. Appreciate you guys for coming through and supporting. If you haven't hit the like button, please do.
5 minutes and 5 seconds, man, and it's been a great one so far. And Cameron Dugan's, this has been a problem so far. It's accuracy.
Yep.
And especially in crunch time, you got to get that up.
Yeah, he's got to be clutch right here on 3rd and 10. This is the ball game. Well, not the ball game, not all the way over, but right now the game is on the line right now, and he has to make a first down right here. I don't care if he uses his legs or what, but he needs to get a first down.
Even if he doesn't, at least get a play to get the team into field goal range. There he goes looking to throw, and oh my.
Man.
Carlton Scruggs wide open there, and he just led him too far. Incomplete.
Now this is 4th and 10 now. Do you rely on your defense that's been outstanding in the last 5 minutes of the game, or do you just try to kick the field goals?
They tried a 37-yarder and couldn't hit it, and they're going to try a 36. I don't think he's got the leg for this. I don't think this is a good call at all for Ole Miss. But let's see if he can pull out something. And again, ball short. Not the right call right there by Ole Miss.
And that's Case Dowman, the generic kicker right there, man. And not looking good for this guy tonight here, as this is going to be his second miss of the night. Man.
Missed opportunity for sure. Good thing this isn't like the pros where they'll take it from the spot of where he kicked. They'll just go where the ball was. So they'll have it at the 36. As Allison comes out onto the field, man. And, man, you get 2 miracle plays by your defense, and your offense does that. I mean, that's tough.
And, we talked about it earlier, man. The defense had to deliver and set the offense up, and the offense just didn't deliver right there, man. And his coach comes out on the field trying to pump up his team.
I do agree with that. It should have just punted it away. If anything, you couldn't hit from that distance before. Here goes a pass. Here goes a completion. And the defense quickly there to the ball carrier as he's brought down for just a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, that's just a veteran play right there. And they're just going to go ahead and just dump it off, pick up 3 yards, and let this clock drive down right now. Speaking up a 2nd and 7 on the play. You see right here, made a little catch, picks up a few yards, and right now they're just going to try to keep the ball in between the lines right now and, not get out of bounds and force Ole Miss to try to burn some of these timeouts right now.
Tell you what, man, the band better be on their A game if the offense does get an opportunity
I'm telling you.
to get onto the field. I mean, that's going to be huge. This defense, though, once again, has got to come up with a big stop. 2nd and 7. Jack Allison still throwing the football, and that's going to be caught for a first down for the Mountaineers.
Oh, boy, and that was probably one of the best catches all night long. And who is it is? It's going to be Haskins for his 2nd reception, 14 yards on the night. And, man, bailed him out right there on 2nd and 7. Brings up a first down, and now West Virginia doing what West Virginia does, just trying to run this clock down.
What's good, James Moose? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Big game here. I mean, Ole Miss still has an opportunity to pull off an amazing comeback. But, I mean, you got to give the defense all the credit. They did what they had to do. The offense, if they get an opportunity, they cannot afford to waste it. But here goes a shot down the field, and that one could have been intercepted. And it goes through the hands of, I think that was Moore right there.
Oh, man.
Actually,
how about
Woods.
Jones? Is that Jones or Moore that
That's Woods right there that dropped that one.
Oh, Woods, come on, man. Should have caught that one. That was nowhere near Simmons just now.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to throw it away, and he probably didn't think that a player was going to be able to get his hands on it. He almost did. It was definitely a difficult catch, but one that you hope that he made.
Ole Miss playing way off right now on 2nd and 10.
And there they are looking to try to throw. He's got a completion to Wesco, and Jocko Goliath in on the tackle. This is a big 3rd down here.
Yeah, this is going to be the biggest 3rd down of the game right now, and Ole Miss needs to find a way to play underneath right now. They're not going to go long. They're just going to try to pick up a few yards. And, man, they got to stop him right here on 3rd and 4.
Huge 3rd down here. 3rd and 4 at the 44-yard line. Allison again looking to try to throw, setting up the screen, and the defense is all over it.
Oh, man, there it is right there, man. Nice stop right there. Brings up 4th and 2. Ole Miss has another chance right now. Get this ball into the end zone.
This may be their last opportunity, honestly, to get on the field offensively. And so they have to make something out of this. And Cameron Dugan's got to play better when it comes to throwing the football down the field. He's got receivers open. And then sometimes, I mean, it could go either way. Sometimes you see the receivers dropping the football. And so, like, they have to play sound football here on this next drive, or they lose the opportunity to make the comeback.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. And here it goes, man. 2:57 left. Where the ball going to be fielded at? Oh, boy, it gets kicked into the end zone here. They'll take it at the 20 right now. So Dugan has to be perfect, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's got to be perfect. If he's not perfect here, or if he's not hitting what is there, then the chances of them coming back and winning this game is slim to none.
Let's see what he can pull out of the hat right now, man. He's definitely going to need, this will be a miracle in Mississippi.
Yeah, they'll definitely move up past West Virginia with a victory here. Both teams are 1-2. One team will be 2-2, as the other will drop to 1-3. Ole Miss, man, they have been struggling and battling all day so far. The offense has been the struggling point for them, but can it come through in the clutch and win this game? Cameron Dugan, man, don't know what he's doing there. That one incomplete.
Yeah.
As that'll bring up a 2nd and 10, man. 50%, 22 of 44.
And I'm just actually happy that he was able to get the ball off, you know, and didn't lose any yards on that play right there or get a fumble.
Yeah. It's looking kind of, when you see the quarterback erratic in the pocket like that, it's never really good.
Never.
Two backs in the backfield here, split backs, as he'll be in the shotgun, getting the snap. Up and back again, looking a little bit erratic. But, oh my God, another missed opportunity. And that's the best receiver right there. You got Carlton Scruggs right there, and you overshoot him once again.
Man, I don't know what in the world he is thinking right now. You got to make an accurate pass right there, man. Oh.
You see the chat trying to get Dugan in it. But he's just not making the plays. 3rd and 10. And then Dugan getting to the outside. And he's going to just scramble for it. And he will not get the first down.
Fumbles.
Forced fumble. And he recovers his own fumble. It's 4th and 3. And I think that they have to go for it here.
Yeah, they got to go for it here, but make something out of nothing. Almost loses the ball right here. Was trying to call for a block. I think he thought he might have been able to get around the defender, but man, he gets absolutely laid out right here. And I'm going to go ahead and say it, man. That was a Hadouken just now. Street Fighter.
Just absolutely laid it down. And he is lucky that he was able to recover it, because they still have a chance, but it is 4th and 3. He's been erratic in other situations. How is he going to handle a 4th and 3 right here? We'll have to see.
I'm telling you.
4th down. 3 yards to go. Cameron Dugan with the throw and a completion. Touchdown. Huge play.
Oh, boy, look who it is. It's Coolio right now, who gets the catch right here. And what a play that was by Dugan, using the accuracy. Throws in between 4 defenders right here. West Virginia not able to stop Cooley. Man, great pass, great catch right there. Ole Miss with a little bit of fire right now up under him.
And I'd have to say and agree with Awesome Crocodile right there on that play. He definitely redeemed himself with that throw. I mean, that was, you couldn't have thrown the ball any better than that. But he's got to be consistent on this drive. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Cameron Dugan's going to drop back looking to pass. Throws. He's got an open receiver. And that is going to be a gain of about 9 yards as they will run their 2-minute offense.
Someone said he's playing like Eli Manning. Let's not forget Eli Manning won a couple of Super Bowls for the Giants.
There goes a throw, and oh man, that looked like Eli as a current. That one almost could have been picked off. Batted down. It's 3rd and 1. Time does stop though. It's 1 minute and 31 seconds left on the clock. They have more than enough time.
Hey man, old QB sneak here or something, man. Power your way through. Do something right now, man. To pick up this 1 yard.
Crucial 3rd down here for Ole Miss.
Oh, no.
False start, I think. I think that's a false start.
False
Yep.
start.
Discipline
Offense.
has just
Discipline
completely
is terrible.
killed this team.
Yes. 3rd and 6, man. So now you need a prayer right now. They've had 2 already. 3
Had
really.
They had a lot of opportunities. I mean, the fact that he even recovered his own fumble, like, it's just the stars are trying to align, and it's just like they're shoving it away. The 3rd and 6. And then Dugan going to motion out his back,
There it
throws,
is, first
and there
down.
goes a first down stiff arm as Angel comes through.
Oh, boy, that's a big
man.
play right there by Angel, man. What a slant he ran right there. They tried to throw Phillips out here on the decoy. And look at that, man. Nice stiff arm at the end of that play. Picks up a first down. And Ole Miss, they're driving.
That they are, and man, Angel coming through with a prayer right there.
I'm telling you. Shout out to the chat. I haven't seen a total of 23 watching in a long time here on this channel, man. So salute to everybody who came through, man, and sharing the links.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Ole Miss trying to pull off one heck of a comeback against West Virginia. And here goes Cameron Dugan scrambling. He needs to slide. That's a first down, and I think that's a face mask too, which will give them 15 extra yards. Tonkery with the undisciplined play right there by West Virginia.
And it's going to stop the clock. That's what's so crazy about this. So they're going to get this ball at the 25 now. 15, I'm sorry. Wow.
15.
First down.
Oh, man. So many face mask penalties in this game.
Oh,
And Cameron Dugan, man, was saying slide, but, man, hit him with those extra efforts, even though he almost paid for it on that fumble. His extra efforts is actually drawing those face mask penalties.
Yeah, that's very, very true, man. He's definitely has some guts on him right now, man, to say the least right now.
They are 15 yards away from taking the lead for the first time here tonight and late in the game to try to pull off.
You got to go to Scruggs here. You got to go to Scruggs.
Look
They
to
go to
try
Scruggs.
to throw, goes into the flat. Scruggs.
Nice.
Scruggs gets a couple of yards and smartly gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah, and I really love that play right there. I mean, it didn't pick up a whole bunch, but, you want your playmaker to have the ball to make something up underneath right there. And he wisely gets out of bounds right now. Great reception right there, but a great getting out of bounds play right there by Scruggs.
Yeah, just a yard they're going to give him on the play, but I guess that builds some momentum. You can tell, man, they've been trying to get Scruggs the football. Cameron Dugan has missed a couple of big plays that could have been made, but he has been targeting them. And, I mean, this is going to be an area where you might want to use him as a decoy to hit somebody else for 6.
Boy, he's the number 2 receiver right now.
Shotgun here as he'll look to pass, feeling some pressure, dropping way back, throws, and that is going to be broken up. Try to get it there to Scruggs. And Washington, as he's been all night, all over him.
Yeah, this time they tried to flip Scruggs to the opposite side there. They put him at the number 2. And trying to run a little drag across the middle right there. And Scruggs, they just have the tight defense on Scruggs. They know the ball's coming to him. And how about Washington tonight, man? Keith Washington's been all over Scruggs tonight.
Man, when you hear the name Keith, period, in the RFL, that's dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
But, great play right there by Washington. And this is going to be a huge play right here. 3rd and 9. They have 2 downs. I know they're going to go for it on 4th. And here they go, looking to throw. Cameron Dugan on to let one fly. Goes a completion. There goes a 1st and goal now for the Rebels.
And they got 58 seconds here. The clock is stopped on 1st down, 2 timeouts. I mean, this is perfect situation, a perfect scenario right now for Ole Miss, who has battled back down in this game by as much as, I think, 17 points they were losing by or something like that. And, man, look at this, man. Nice play right here.
And this is just the first game of week 4, man. Tomorrow we got Alabama versus Washington. The day after that, Ohio State versus LSU. Man, this is going to be a big week. And another entire line jumping again.
False start, offense.
So many penalties here.
The good thing about that, man, is now you can run a 5-yard play, So it gives them a little bit more space right now.
That it does, and they got a whole new set of downs. 40 seconds is left on the clock, and they actually lost some time on the clock because of the penalty.
Yeah.
And so they have to make something happen here. They do have 2 timeouts though.
Yep.
One spread out wide to the right side. They'll look to pass. Cameron Dugan's rolling out, and he is sacked.
Got to call
a timeout here. I don't see why they're not calling a timeout.
There he goes.
And they go.
So you gotta get Scruggs some water first. I mean, that guy basically had his tongue hanging out of his helmet just now. Nowhere to throw to. He ran his route in slow motion just now.
This is tough, extremely tough. 2nd and goal from the 16-yard line. Very tough to convert this.
Oh, this is so exciting right now, man. Loving it.
That it is, man. And if Ole Miss can pull off this comeback, that will be amazing. Or if West Virginia can get a crazy turnover or something. I mean, this game definitely was a great game to start out week 4 of the RFL college football series.
I totally agree, man. This has just been awesome so far.
Split backs here as they have receivers out wide to the left. Carlton Scruggs in the slot. Gonna drop back, looking to pass. He's got good protection, throws into the flats.
Stiff arm.
Still fighting forward. They got to call this last timeout here.
They're going to call timeout.
And they will. They will finally call their timeout. 20 seconds left.
And I'm going to tell you, man.
Timeouts, man.
I'm going to tell you, upstairs right now, man, they're delaying on these timeouts right now, man. They've been taking about 1 or 2 seconds to decide whether they want to call a timeout or not, man. So let's just hope he doesn't come to kick them, in the you-know-what.
Yeah, it just seems like they may be just unsure. Like, should we call a timeout? Should we not? What's going on? I mean, This is definitely a moment where you have to make all the right decisions. So, I mean, They do make the right decision there with the timeout. And, I mean, they got 20 seconds, though. So they have to snap the football immediately if the clock continues to run after this next play. But they have 2 downs to try to come back and win this one. Let's see if the Mountaineers defense can stand.
And the good thing is that now you have Scruggs, who now should be fully charged right now.
There he is in the slot. This could very well be for the game. 3rd and goal. Shotgun for Cameron Dugan. As he'll drop back looking to pass. Spins around. Throws. And it's going to be caught for a touchdown, but there's a flag. I think this is a legal touching of the football. I think Sanders stepped out of bounds.
Oh, no. That's going to be terrible, man.
Legal touching.
Oh, so are they going to decline this? Or, they got to accept it. So it's going to be 4th. Oh, boy.
4th and goal, man.
Oh,
4 seconds. Ran off the clock. And this is the last play that they have to make something happen.
Scruggs is down there right now. Boy.
The last play for Ole Miss is either they win it here or they lose it all. 4th and goal. Shotgun for Cameron Dugan. Looking to pass. Throws. And it's going to be deflected. No. West Virginia able to get the stop as they make the stand at the 4-yard line, as West Virginia is going to improve now to 2-2 on the season.
And that's Askew Henry right there. Gets a pinky in the way right there to deflect the ball. That's a play of the game right there, man. Oh, boy. That's just sad, man.
That was definitely a lot of hype built up for that. I was hoping, I'm pretty sure this whole stadium was hoping they would make that touchdown, but Cameron Dugan just tried to squeeze it in and just did not work.
Oh, boy, that's all she wrote right there, man.
Yep, that is going to be it. Dang, what about this game, man?
That just hurt my feelings right there, man.
So that's going to do it here as Ole Miss falls short. They had an opportunity but could not get in, man. A lot of penalties. They cost themselves, I'd have to say, this game with not being disciplined and just not making the plays when needed. And unfortunately, they're not going to fall to 1-3 on the season.
Yeah, and they essentially had penalties from the moment from the first drive to the last drive for them. So they got to do a better job of getting this team more disciplined if they're going to try to play for a national championship.
Now, Ole Miss, man, I've seen some people voting on Instagram as we had put a poll up or a post up to see what 4 teams guys were thinking on going to make it to the postseason. for the playoffs in the college football and the Final Four. And some guys said Ole Miss, and man, shoot, at this point, they just about got to win every game.
I'm telling you, man. Now they're falling to 1-3 right now, and just sad, man. But West Virginia improves to 500, and man, this is terrible. Look at the stats though, man. Pretty even game, I would say. They had the 2 takeaways, almost got them back in the game, but man, sad day right now for Ole Miss.
Yeah, man. I mean, that defense, I think, did everything they could to put them in here. The offense just could not get the best of West Virginia. And, I mean, that's going to do it, as we'll leave the stats and everything up to Rob to break down for you guys.
All right, so we're looking at the score, obviously 27-22. Total offensive yards, pretty even here. 351 for West Virginia, 318 for Ole Miss. 75 rushing yards in a day for West Virginia, 51 for Ole Miss. So an improvement for West Virginia from last week, in which they had 60 rushing yards. Passing yards pretty even here, just 11 yards separating the two teams. More first downs for Ole Miss. Wow, how about that? Shows you the punt return yards. More punt return yards for West Virginia. Kick return yards in favor of Ole Miss here. Look at the total yards here. Who would have thought? With this team being down like they were? What was it? 27-3 or 27-4 or something like that. Wait, is that a glitch? See one
yeah.
Point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a glitch.
Yeah. But who would have thought they would have had 506 total yards here? You can see the turnover ratio right here. They got 2. Third down, 9 of 19. And you can see the rest of the stuff right here. Time of possession, they had the ball way more than West Virginia. They just could not convert. And that accuracy was not good tonight for Dugan. Looking at the player stats right here, we have Cameron Dugan, 28-54. 1 touchdown on the night. How about Jack Allison, 103.5 rating here, 25 of 38, 285 passing yards, and 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception for him. Going to our rushing right here, you see Tristan Price. We already talked about the 75 yards that they amassed here, 13 of 68 for Tristan Price, getting it done. This shows you the rest of the guys here. Phillips, much ado about nothing, and McCoy only 4 attempts for 15 yards. Going to our receiving right here, you can see Trayvon Wesco leading the day. 6 receptions, 69 yards, no touchdowns for him. Tristan Price had his own set of receptions as well. Cooley getting it done tonight, man. I like what Cooley was doing there. That's nice tight end they have going on here. Threw over the middle to him all night. This guy Sanders as well. They just couldn't get it done at the end of the game there. As you know, we had Simmons as well. Who was it? Scruggs. Let's look at Scruggs real quick. Scruggs, 4 receptions, 59 yards, and they couldn't get this guy going here, man. Just sad not to see him get the game-winning touchdown at the end here. Would have been nice for the storyline here, but yeah.
I mean, it was just missed opportunities too by Dugan, man. I mean, there was some plays where he was open and just missed on it.
Yeah. This shows you the rest of the guys here. Let me go down real quick here and just take a picture of this. All right. And you guys are in the Discord. You can see the stats at a later date if you want to really dive into them deep. Going to the blocking real quick. You can see right here, sacks allowed. Let's go into the defensive side of things. Jocko Goliath. How about Jocko Goliath, man?
I'd say this has been his best game so far this season.
Totally agree, man. Nice interception at the end there. Jarring hit at the end for a recovered fumble. So, yeah, he did his thing, man. Tried to step up there just a little bit tto late. But if they can get that kind of play out of him for the rest of the season, man, they might be all right. Let me come down real quick. Got to take a picture of this real quick, and then I'll just sort. Give me 1 second, guys. Looking at the rest of these guys. Who was that? Jones? Yeah, so Jones. Right here. You can see the rest of these guys. Webster. I'm just taking photos real quick, guys, and I'll go back and sort real quick. Ordway. Haskins. All right. Okay, let me go back up here and sort real quick.
And he asked if the QB is a user player. He's actually a generic RFL draft prospect, so he will be in the RFL draft. I mean, to be honest, he didn't play all too bad until this game. He didn't look bad in the first 3 weeks, but I mean, he definitely missed on big opportunities here this week.
Yeah, just shows you Brendan Ferns here getting involved as well on the defensive side of things. Tonkery, heard his name a lot. Ask you Henry, man. How about that, man? Nice deflection at the end of the game right there. Sealed the deal for West Virginia.
That he did.
Looking at the kicking side of things real quick. Take a photo of that. Elliot Holmberg, man, missed 2 field goals. I mean, that's the difference in the game right now. I mean, 6 points. They lost by 5.
Yeah.
So with 6 points left off the board, they would have won by 1. You know, so.
It's an RFL generic right there, too.
Yeah. Let's look at punting on the side of things. Mac Brown, 5 punts, 222 yards, and just 4 for Kenny and company. And let me go ahead and look at Bush here. 1 for 29. How about Jones, though, man? This guy was looking pretty good,
some good
man.
returns.
Yeah, had some good returns. And looking at punt returns real quick. Sims, I heard his name a little bit here. And I think that is everybody, man. Yep, that's everybody.
So that's going to do it here for tonight, man. It was definitely a thrilling game that came down to the final seconds, man. Ole Miss had opportunity after opportunity, honestly, to come back and pull off an amazing comeback over West Virginia. But unfortunately, they don't get the job done. They were ranked number 19th. Probably going to fall down lower than that after this loss, but we'll have to see. West Virginia, one thing for sure, they may be on the rise as they were ranked 16th coming in. They now improved to 2-2 on the season. Ole Miss dropping to 1-3, and that's tough. You never know, those bottom teams that were 0-3 could get their first win and could probably rise over Ole Miss to make them not even ranked anymore. So, I mean, that's a tough loss and tough pill to swallow. But that's going to do it here tonight as West Virginia comes out with a clutch win. Final score 27-22. And can't wait for the next game tomorrow. Alabama taking on Washington, who is undefeated. Let's see if Bama can break their undefeated streak so far. That's going to do it. It's your boy Smitty, of course, here with Rob.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.